Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? So here we go, college football today, basically opening day, week 0. That's right, you heard me right, week 0 here, in which we're going to see the Ohio Bobcats play the San Diego State Aztecs here, and hopefully this will turn out to be a great game here. The Aztecs come in as favorites in this one, but will they exit with a W? We'll find that out shortly, as kickoff is just on the way, and San Diego State will get the ball here first. And so we'll get to see what that offense looks like here first. I see Lewis is already here in the chat saying, ready for some college football. How are you doing, Lewis? All right, so again, San Diego State here with the football. And this football season on the way. Lewis says, always ready. So who you got in this one, Lewis? Who you got in this one? All right, so the offense is huddled up. So we'll get to see Jalen Maiden and company and how they're going to operate this offense. Again, last year, over 2,000 yards passing, 15 touchdowns to 10 interceptions, and almost 60% completion percentage, looking to build upon those numbers this season. I mean, look at how buff that referee looks. I mean, that referee looks like he stays in the weight room. All right, so Lewis says he took the under at 49. Okay. All right, Aztecs snap the ball. Quarterback's going to keep it on the first play, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. Going to make it second down, 2nd and 8, coming up from their own 27-yard line. So this game on the way. Let's go. Lewis says, but I also like Ohio +3, but went with the under. And so I feel like of all the games playing today, with the exception maybe that Vanderbilt-Hawaii one, like, this is probably been the most closest matchup that we get. I mean, we saw what Notre Dame did earlier today to Navy. They pretty much like shut them down. So hopefully this will be a very good one. But they give the ball to the back, and he takes it to about the 31-yard line there, picked up a couple yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and short here for the offense. So let's see how this plays out. In Ohio this year, they come in with a lot more experience than what they had last year. They have a pretty good quarterback also. So I do like this matchup on paper here. So we got 3rd and 4. Aztecs lining up in the shotgun. We've got 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen here. Ball at their own 31-yard line. They take the snap. Pressure trying to come from the middle. He dumps it off short, and it's going to be completed there. He picked up 5 yards, needed 4, got 5, and that's going to be a first down here for the Aztecs, the first down of the game. Going to extend this opening drive. Listen, Lewis says Cleveland versus Kansas City was a good game today. And so, yeah, I was looking at the score and I was like, wow, like that game turned out to be a game. You never know what you're going to get. Meanwhile, on 1st and 10, look at the back breaking to the outside. He's still on his feet before he's knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line of the Ohio Bobcats here, already in Ohio territory. That's how you get it done. You look at that play there. He bounced it outside. Excellent job by 76 on that block. 76 picked up 38 and pretty much opened up that outside. 38 did not have the speed to recover from that block there. And 21 whiffed on that tackle. And that's a first down here for the Aztecs. They're thinking touchdown. They want to show Lewis that he should have took the over in this one. That's what they're thinking. But let's see. And again, that's Chris Stone at 5'10", almost 200 pounds. They snap the ball out of the shotgun, fakes it to the back. Going to take a deep shot here, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. The defensive back got a hand on that one. Excellent coverage on the play, but honestly could have been a little bit of a better throw on that one too. 2nd down coming up here, 2nd and 10. Oh, yeah, you look at that replay right there. And if he would have led the ball more so towards his right shoulder there and a little bit more ahead, because he definitely had the guy on that coverage there. The ball was behind there. So definitely got to make a better pass on that one. But here we go. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, shotgun formation. And they give it to the back and the back off the right guard. Look at him. He's still moving forward. Takes it all the way to the first down marker. I mean, they cannot stop this kid. Another first down, and this train just keeps on moving right now. Again, opening drive of the game, and San Diego State coming out looking hungry. This offensive line is taking care of business right now. And every time I see Ohio's defense right now, it's head down, arms moving fast, trying to catch up here. Excellent job. Let's see if they can cap it off in the end zone or not. Cristone's got 3 carries for 34 yards so far in this one. Quarterback's up under center this time. Multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Takes the snap. Play fake. Pressure in front of him. Got to do something. And that time just throws the ball there. Just throws the ball. Had to get rid of it there. And so that's going to bring up second down. Coming up here, 2nd and 10. Leslie Lewis says missed the field goal. Yes, but nothing like Saturday in college football. Finally, it is back. And we've got a string of games that I'm going to be streaming next week related to college football. So certainly looking forward to what's coming up. And I will be streaming again tomorrow for the final day of the NFL preseason. So I will be streaming that game tomorrow between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints, I believe, is that matchup. But here we go, 2nd and 10 again, first quarter here. And the Aztecs still with the football, but that time Ohio got back there with the pressure. Ooh, you look at that! You look at that replay there. He did grab 22. It didn't matter though. It didn't matter. Oh, he hit the referee in the face with the football. What a great way to start off college football today. I didn't notice that the first time. But here we go, 2nd and 10. Referees are discussing right now. Wonder what they're discussing. But again, this is the opening drive. So if you're just tuning in here, Aztecs moving the football mostly on the ground here, doing a tremendous job bouncing it outside here. And they're showing a lot of speed. So Ohio has got to do a better job at containing that outside there and honestly getting off their blockers. They got to get off their blocks because Ohio is really, doing a good job with that. Lewis says ouch. Speaking of ouch, the one thing that I did notice that, I was so sad. You hate to see injuries regardless, but I really hate that Jakeem Grant got hurt for the Cleveland Browns and stuff like that. They had to, cart him off there. I'm hearing it's really bad with his knee. I know he was hurt last year, and I hated it for him then. Such a great, exciting player to watch, and I really hate that for him because I feel like that's pretty much it, because back-to-back seasons where you get a terrible injury like that, I know he's already undersized there. This is going to be one heck of a mountain to have to overcome. Wishing the best for him, but that looks really bad, that scenario there for Jakeem Grant, so hoping the best for him. All right, so getting back to the action here. Again, 2nd and 10. First quarter, opening drive here. San Diego State trying to cap off this opening drive with a touchdown. Let's see if they can, or if the Ohio Bobcats find a way to slow down this offense. Ball is at the 34-yard line of Ohio. Shotgun formation with 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. They take the snap, and this time the quarterback keeps it. And he picks up a couple yards on the play. I honestly felt like he could have given that one to the back, and he probably would have got more yards there. But excellent job there. 3rd down coming up. And now for the Bobcats, this is where you got to get a stop here. This is where you got to get them off the field. Because if you don't get them off the field right now, I got a feeling they're going to get some points. So this is where that Ohio defense has got to come up big further. All right, so we got 3rd and 8. So far, Maiden at quarterback, he is 1 of 3 for 5 yards passing. He takes the snap, looking, stands in the pocket, throws it, and that is going to be incomplete. Almost intercepted there, but incomplete. 4th down coming up. So what started off as a very good drive there stalled out, and that time incomplete. Let's look at what he was trying to do on that. Yeah, he's got to make better throws. I hate to say it, he's got to make better throws. That pass that he threw earlier in the drive, like when he took that deep shot and he threw it behind the receiver to the other side, the wrong side, and it was incomplete, you got to make some more accurate passes if you're going to convert on some of these. But here we go. This is going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt, by the way. Kick is up, and the kick is good. The kick is good. So excellent field goal there, 3-0. So they weren't able to come away with a touchdown, but they were able to convert on a 50-yard field goal on the opening drive there. Somebody give me that kicker name right there, because this kicker, he may be looking to make a name for himself this season if he hasn't already. Lewis says, good stop. All right, and if you're looking at the scoreboard here, I'll try to refresh and see if that fixes anything here. But the Aztecs did score in that opening drive, so they're up 3-0. All right, I guess the scoreboard will eventually fix itself out. All right, there we go. So again, Aztecs scored the field goal to opening drive. They said, Lewis says, I'll take 3 points the way this drive started. And so I'm telling you, if Mayhem makes that throw, the way he's supposed to throw that pass on that one-on-one, that would have been a touchdown. He just missed some throws on this drive. So hopefully the second time out there, hopefully that'll get him going there. But this is a team that they're going to have to rely heavily on this ground game. And this ground game has been tremendous because, like, they've been getting to the outside, utilizing that speed tremendously on that opening drive there. So I've seen some good things to work with, some things they got to improve upon there. But coming away with 3 points, that's not bad. Not bad. I'm sure Ohio will take 3 points as well, given how that drive started. Absolutely. Again, here in the first quarter with under 11 minutes to go. Here in the first, when we come back, the Ohio Bobcats, we'll get to see them offensively and see how they look in this one. They come into this one as underdogs. But, hey, that's what we love about college football. They have a way of the underdog. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. And, again, that was Jake Browning. They list that as 49 yards for that field goal. With that drive, 10 plays, 44 yards, and over 4 minutes in terms of time of possession off the clock. Again, here in the first quarter with 10 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. Aztecs about to kick things off, and we're going to see what the Bobcats can do offensively here for the first time today as they trail 3-0. All right, so they're officially lined up here for the kickoff. Meanwhile, as they're getting ready for the kickoff here, now's a good time for me to go ahead and set up the poll question here. Kickoff is on the way, and catches it inside the end zone, going to bring it out. All right, he's at the 10. Still looking 15 and brought down before he reaches his own 20 there. So the offense will take over inside their own 20. So let's see this Ohio offense here. A team that's going to come back with a lot of experience here, and let's see how that translates to success here with a pretty good quarterback. And so, old man, what's good with you? We've got old man here. How are you doing? How are you doing? You say, what's good, JB? How are you feeling today? I am feeling great. Nothing like college football on a Saturday. I mean, we waited how long for this? Meanwhile, the quarterback takes it and gets the completion despite the fact that his receiver juggled it almost 3 times on the play. But, hey, if you got time to juggle it 3 times and the DB doesn't come and separate you from the football, that means you got a lot of space between you and that defensive back. Believe me. But last year, Curtis, he threw 29 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. So when I tell you the kid can throw, he can throw. Here we go. Ball at their own 25-yard line. 2nd and 2. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Takes the snap. Going to give it to the back. Right up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down here. And so let's see how this Ohio offense does here. You said my nephew got first place in this HMA stick fighting tournament. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. First place, we're getting championships out here. You said he had to fight people who were levels above him, and so hey, that's tremendous. That's tremendous. If you're getting W's like that, that means you got it. You know, you got it. So congratulations to your nephew, and that's exciting right there. That's how you start off a Saturday. You say, I'm great, waiting to see who the Pats will let go. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about that. All right, meanwhile, they give it to the back off the right guard, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards from the play. So now we've got 2nd and 7 coming up for the offense. Again, Ohio trailing 3-0, but this is the first time that they've had the football here today and looking to see if they can score on their opening drive. They've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Ball right now from their own 36-yard line. Play fake, throws it over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Incomplete, which will bring up 3rd and 7 coming up. So 3rd and 7, important 3rd down coming up. Lewis says congratulations. Oh, yeah, but nothing like some good old college football here finally. I didn't watch fully the Notre Dame game, but I kept glancing at like the score. And that Notre Dame game, I mean, Sam Hartman and company, they took care of business. I believe Sam threw 4 touchdown passes. So shout out to Notre Dame taking care of business there. And this is it. All right, 3rd and 7, throws it from the pocket and gets the completion. He stood there, got the completion there over the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down here for the offense. That's how you move it. Good job by the offensive line, giving them time as well. And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throws a quick pass, makes the catch, and he's going to be about 3 yards shy of that 1st down marker. So nice completion so far. And already this quarterback's operating the offense. You see they're already lined up here. Shotgun, 2nd and 3. They're on San Diego State side of the football here from their 42-yard line. Got some movement on defense. Snap the ball. This is a free play. He threw it, got the completion before he goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And so that time, tremendous job. Got the defense offsides, knew it was a free play, and then he connected with Tyler for 7 yards there. So once again, just like last time out there, we saw San Diego State offense look like it was destined to get in the end zone, but they fell short. But this kid, he is throwing. The difference I'm seeing right now is the accuracy at quarterback. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Ohio right now. I really am offensively. But 1st and 10, 2 receivers at the top of the screen. You've got 1 at the bottom. Got a tight end and a back. Receiver goes in motion. They snap the ball. San Diego State sends pressure. He dumps it down to his tight end. Tight end skirts away from the first guy and picks up that 1st down there before he's knocked out of bounds. That's going to continue to move the sticks here for the offense. Again, here in the 1st quarter with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Right now, Ohio with their opening drive offensively, and what a drive it has been. They are moving the ball here, and I'm seeing the experience of this quarterback. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ball at the San Diego State 20-yard line. So we're in the red zone here. Shotgun formation. He's making adjustments. Snaps it. Gives it to the back, and the back fighting forward there. Picks up 2 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd down here. 2nd and 8 coming up here from the 18-yard line of San Diego State. And Bagura, he's got 3 carries for 13 yards in this one for the offense. Quarterback is 5 of 6 for 52 yards through the air so far in this one. All right, shotgun here. Going to go 5 wide. San Diego State, they want to try to generate pressure is what they want to do, but the offensive line does a pretty good job of giving them time. And he throws it quickly, just like now, for the 1st down and brings it inside the 10. Let's see what they mark him out at. But that's going to be a 1st down for the offense here. And so they are so close here to the end zone. Let's see, Lewis says Work has a good arm, and so yes, he does. And you notice the difference in accuracy, from, at least from what we saw that first drive there, coming from someone. This is my first time really watching both of these two guys, and I can see Work. That's why last year he threw 29 touchdowns and just 4 interceptions. That accuracy, it is there. It is there. All right, here we go. First and goal. Ball at the 8-yard line. They snap it. He's going to run the option. Oh, he pitched it and got hit. He got hit. Goes out of bounds 2 yards away from the end zone, but my man got hit on that play. Wow. Wow, what a hit. Look at that. He ran the option and did exactly what you're supposed to do. Wait till the last possible second till the guy commits to you and then make that pitch. Just a great job taking the hit but still delivering the pitch on the mark there. Not something I'd want to draw out too much, though, if I was the quarterback. Second and goal. Two receivers at the top of the screen here. You've got 2 tight ends and a running back. 2 seconds here. He snaps it. Feeds it to the back. And the back up the middle. He's going to be short there. That's going to bring up third and goal. Let's see. Oh, so he definitely took a hit. Lewis says he was looking for a fumble. Spoken like a true Bears fan indeed. He wanted to see that ball go flying in the other direction. Here we go. Third and goal. Yeah, that's the kind of hit that you're going to feel for a minute. I don't even know on a video game if I could have waited to that very last possible second and delivered a perfect pitch like that. But third and goal, they need 2 yards to get into the end zone here. All right, looks like we're going to get a timeout called here. That's Ohio's first timeout. Again, this is Ohio's opening drive here. Third and goal. If they can come away with a touchdown as opposed to 3 points, that would be huge here. So they want to call a timeout, talk about this, and let's see what they draw up. Let us see what they draw up. But now we're currently at the commercial right now. And again, for Ohio on this drive, Curtis Rourke, he's 6 of 7 for 62 yards through the air. On the ground, Bangura, he's got 5 carries for 19 yards. Again, all of this drive here. And Sam, the receiver Sam, I believe it's Rig Lutz, something like that. He's got 3 catches for 33 yards in this one. Tyler Foster has a catch for 12 yards. Bangura's got a catch for 10 yards. Tyler Walton's got a catch for 7 yards as well. And then you look at San Diego State passing the ball. In San Diego State, Jalen Maiden, he was 1 of 4 passing. But one of those passes that he threw that was incomplete, he had a touchdown on that pass. He threw it behind, and that was an accuracy type of thing. There was 2 passes I saw from Maiden in which it showed me he still has to work on that accuracy a little bit because he missed both of those, which could have been intercepted, and that just wasn't going to work. And so we've got Braden here, and we've got Dad Shatter. How are you guys doing this Saturday? Appreciate you guys for coming through here and supporting your boy here and being a part of the opening week 0 here of college football with us. How are you guys doing? Braden says, hey, JB. Let's see. Matt says, I can only listen. And you say quarterbacks. And so, oh, yeah, we got you covered there. We got you covered. Lewis says it's going to come down to the kickers, JB. And so it's probably going to come down to the kickers there. But I don't know. The way that Ohio can move the ball there and the fact that they are an experienced team based upon last year. They were inexperienced last year, but they became experienced. They got a great quarterback, tremendous quarterback. And so you want to compare quarterbacks. Mike, I'm telling you, Ohio's quarterback is the more experienced. Well, I shouldn't say more experienced, but he had the numbers last year, 29 touchdowns to 4 interceptions last season. So he's coming back from that. He's good. The team around him has more experience. Now, San Diego State, they come in here as the favorites, and they're doing a tremendous job on the ground with Chris Stone running the ball, 3 carries, 33 yards. And I see the burst that he has getting to the outside. Their offensive line, particularly their tackles, are doing a tremendous job of sealing that outside so he can get to the outside. I shouldn't say stealing, but making sure the defensive players are not stealing the outside and getting to that outside. So I'm liking what I'm seeing on the ground from San Diego State. It's just through the air, Maiden is missing some passes he missed on the first drive, so hopefully he can correct that as this game goes on. But here we go, 3rd and goal. Quick pass over the middle, and that's incomplete. Incomplete. Tremendous stop by the defense there. He tried to hit the slot receiver there, and it was just incomplete. Wasn't a bad throw at all there, just incomplete, and great defense there to break up that pass. And you look at that, I mean, could the ball have been a little bit better perhaps? But he put it there. He gave his guy a chance there. I mean, you look at where it hit him. The ball did hit him right there. That's just one as a receiver. You got to make it if you're that dude. And I'm assuming he's that dude because he's been targeted quite a few times already early in this one. That's going to bring out the field goal kicker. Let's see. Lewis says both opening drives look good. And so, oh, yeah, both opening drives look good. And they're both going to have to settle for 3 points. Now, Ohio kicker kicks it. And it is good from 20 yards out. And so we are all tied up 3-3. Both teams have had the football once. Both teams comes away with a field goal after both having promising drives so far early in this one. So we'll look and see how this continues to play out. But since Lewis took the under, I'm sure that he does not mind this being a field goal kind of day right here. But both of these teams can move the ball, it seems. Let's see, Brady says, not surprising. But Notre Dame, fresh Navy. And so, yeah, I mean, last year's game, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe last year's game, like Navy started storming back in the second half. So for Notre Dame to have control from start to finish like that in such dominating fashion, and Sam Hartman went out there and threw 4 touchdowns the way that he did, I mean, I know that, you know, it's Navy, but at the same time, they look pretty good. They look pretty good to where Notre Dame's going to pick up where they left off last year as opposed to starting off how they did last year. So that was good for them. Braden says, watching Jackson State versus South Carolina State. Okay, bet. Keep me updated with how that goes. Lewis says he'll take those 3 also. Could have easily been 7-7. And so, yes, we'll see if that continues to be the case for sure. But that drive right there, it was 14 plays, 81 yards, 6 minutes and 26 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. Let's see. Old says the Patriots cut veteran defensive tackle Carl Davis. And so I knew some of those interior linemen were going to be cut after what we was witnessing out there. But okay. Definitely do keep me up with the cuts that we're going to be making here. Every cut that happens, JB's holding his breath here, making sure we make the right move. Absolutely. But again, we're at the commercial here. Both teams, when they had the ball, they ran over 10 plays, so they were able to pick up first down. So I love to see that both teams could move the ball here. Both defenses play bend but don't break. We're going to see. Let's see. Braden says Packers won their last preseason game. Lewis says it should slow down, JB. It should be a defensive game. I don't know if we signed up for that, Lewis. I don't know if we signed up for that. But let's see. But one good thing I will say, Lewis, is the fact that both of these teams, you know, like their drives are taking time off the clock. So if they're taking time off the clock and they're just coming away with field goals, that should help your under. It should, but we'll see. All it takes is a couple good throws and things could be different. Again, still here in the first quarter, all tied up 3-3 with 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go. And we'll see the San Diego State offense for the second time here on their second drive of the game coming up here shortly after kickoff. All right, so here we go. Kickoff on the way. Catches it inside their own 5. He's at the 20. He's at the 30 before he's brought down at the 31. For a second there, I thought that he might have been onto something there. I thought that he might have been running. Let's see. Old says Bill Belichick's doing him a favor, though, because a team that needs help at nose tackle depth might sign him, gives him a better chance. And so, oh, yeah, absolutely. 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 And again, we're currently right now at the commercial. Yes, we're all tied up 3-3. So I'm excited. I mean, seeing both offenses out there move the ball looked great. Looking forward to seeing what they do here on the second drive. But again, you got to complete those passes. That's going to make the difference today. Being able to convert on those opportunities when you get a chance to go one-on-one, your receiver, their defensive back, you got to be able to make that throw and put it in a position that the receiver can make a play on the ball. You say past roster is 88, 90 players now. Teams still have to get down to 53 main rosters and say, man, it's going to be a lot of players here that's going to be looking for new homes. And this is that time of the year. This is that time of the year. All right, and against San Diego State, we'll look and see how they do offensively. Braden says, if I was a betting man, I would bet the Packers don't score on their first drive against the Bears. You said that you would bet that they would. I was like, am I tripping? That you bet that they would score on their opening drive. Okay, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that Lewis would take the opposite bet in that scenario like that. All right, here we go. All right, so here goes the offense here. First and 10, San Diego State. Let's see if they can have the kind of success they had last time on the ground. Lining up in a shotgun here. You've got two receivers. Running back goes in motion, snaps the ball, and going to give it to the other back. And, oh, wow, look at that defense there. They stuffed it out and got him. So they got him. He went nowhere on the play. Second down coming up. Lewis says, oh, yeah, they'll score, Braden. Let's see. Braden says, touchdown, Jackson State. Okay. That's what's up. And that time, Ohio defense, they just got in that backfield. They said, yeah, we're not going to let you run like you did before. He actually lost a couple yards in the play. They snapped the ball, 2nd and 12. Going to throw it to the back on a pass play. He's got room to work with. Shakes off one guy and going to get tackled at about the 41-yard line there. Excellent job on the play. That should be a first down. Let's see what they mark it at, though. All right, so they're saying third down here, but that's going to be 3rd and 1. But look at that. Tremendous job there. They knew exactly where they were going to go with the football. That was by design. Shook off the first guy. He's like, get off me. And then he fought for some extra yards there. Excellent job there by Cam Davis. All right, so we got 3rd and 1. Would not be surprised if they run the ball with the type of success they've had early in this one. And that's exactly what they do. They run the ball, and the running back, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. He fumbled it. I was just about to give him credit, and he fumbled the football. Oh, my goodness. Fumbled the football. And the Bobcats come away with it. You got to protect the football. I was just about to say he was running so hard there, fighting for every yard he was getting, but then he lost the ball. He lost the ball. Look at him. He shook away from the first couple guys. At that point, he had picked up the first down, but then he lost the ball. He tried his best, though. Brandon says, I don't think so, Lewis. Lewis is like, yeah, that ball got knocked out there, and the Bobcats come away with the football. And just as they stole the ball, they're going to be trying to steal the first touchdown of the game. They're going to take over here from almost midfield at the San Diego State 49-yard line. Let's see if they can capitalize off the turnover here. 1st and 10. Takes a snap, throws a quick pass, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Oh, yeah, they are feeding their marquee receiver here. That's like his 4th catch of the game here. And he is 1 of 5 returning FBS players with 70+ receptions, 800+ receiving yards, and 10+ receiving touchdowns. So, yeah, so, okay. 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. Defense showing pressure. Let's see if they actually send the pressure. But we're going to see. Lewis says, defensive game, I'm telling you. Makes the throw and incomplete. That was a tight window that may not have been open on that one. But we do have a flag here. So let's see if that flag is on the defense or not. If so, that'll get them with a 1st down. So let's see what this is going to be. Yep, that's going to be the defense right there. That's going to be the defense there. So he got there a little early there. Defense not happy with that call there, but that's going to get them with a 1st down. And so let's see. Mad says, who's quarterbacks again? And so, yeah, so for Ohio, their quarterback is Curtis Roke, in which he is, or Work, something like that. He's like their quarterback, and last year he threw 29 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. And San Diego State quarterback is Jalen Maiden. Now Work throws the ball. Nice catch by number 4 to catch it one-handed, and even better run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. And that was Walton with the catch. I mean, my man Walton just reached out the hands like he was Spider-Man, grabbed the ball, and picked up the 1st. But I say that to say this because they have a penalty right now. So they're going to call holding on the offense there. So negate that play. And San Diego State's trying to send pressure. But, man, look at that. Yeah, that time he was holding, trying to give his quarterback extra time. That play does not happen if he does not hold. So holding against the offense. So negate that last play. We got 1st and 20. Let's see. It says, Lewis says, Ohio has an edge at quarterback. Oh, yeah, definitely. Braden says Aaron Rodgers threw a touchdown to Garrett Wilson. And so, how long are they playing Rodgers? Or, I don't know. I doubt he's still playing right now, I would think. All right, and again, after the penalty, we're looking at 1st and 20 now. So now they're backed up to the 47-yard line of San Diego State. Under 2 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. All tied up 3-3. Quarterback is 7 of 9 for 65 yards passing through the air. Takes a snap, gives it to the back, and the back does a good job taking it to about the 41-yard line. And that's Allison on the carry for Ohio. Braden says he's out now. Okay, bet. Let's see, Matt says, any of the quarterbacks top 25? I would not know, but if I had to guess, I believe that, Curtis, given the numbers he put up there last year, I would think that he would qualify. But I don't know, like in the national. I would think so. He's pretty good. I would think so. All right, makes a quick pass to the outside receiver, gets the catch. And I like how that ball comes out quickly. When he takes a snap, and if the guy's open, he gets the ball there. It's that simple. Number 4, as soon as he makes that cut, it's there. Tremendous job. And what you do with that pass is you make 3rd down a lot more manageable after picking up 10 yards. They're throwing it to Tyler Walton, who's got 2 catches for 17 yards. But now we got a 3rd down, 3rd and 5 from the San Diego 32-yard line here. Can we convert? We've got 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen here, 1 at the top of the screen. Shotgun formation. San Diego State looking to show pressure. Will they send an extra man or 2? They do send pressure. Quarterback goes down for the sack. He went down for the sack. I don't like the way that he went down, though. That looked like, he's still down. Oh, my gosh. He is, okay, so, all right. Okay, so he's getting up slow, though. They're looking at him, and so he looks like he could be kind of banged up there. I'm not sure what exactly they're looking at, but I'm sure we'll find out here. Because, the way that he went down was definitely kind of awkward there. Like, he went all the way face down. I guess he was trying to duck the defensive player, but he got caught. Because as you can see, he lowered his head extremely low. And then when he got hit like that, it goes straight to your back, basically. But the good thing is he is going off on his own there, but he does look a little bit woozy there. So they're going to definitely see what's going on with him. You know, is this maybe some type of head injury or something? They're going to look at him. So, but man, I mean, you hate to see that. You always hate to see that. But that will go down as a sack, and he did lose 10 yards on that sack as well. And that was number 6 of San Diego State, Cyrus, that had the sack on the play. Let's see. Matt says, our guy Mago, nice deep pass. Oh, did he now? Did he now? Picking up where he left off at. Did he now? Let's see. Old says, he should be taking out the game for at least a couple plays. He needs to get checked out. Yes. Yes, definitely agree with you there. Some of the things that we saw there, he definitely needs to get checked out there. I would believe, given how he walked off the field, that's definitely more of a head type of thing. So definitely check him out there, you know, and however long it takes, definitely check on the kid for sure. Absolutely. But we are now currently at the end of the first quarter, and so the score right now, 3-3. So Lewis is happy about the score right now at this point, with it being 3-3. We'll see what the second quarter brings. But we saw some good things, certainly, and obviously with it being the first, you know, the first week and stuff like that, technically week 0, but still the first week. There's going to be some things that these teams are, you know, going to continue to have to improve upon for sure. No doubt about it. Let's see. Matt says Eagles cut Dan Arnold Pat fans. It's and again we're currently here at the commercial, but when we come back, it will be the second quarter. Yep. And when we come back, they will be punting the ball actually on 4th and 15 because they're at the 42-yard line after that sack for San Diego State. So that should bring up the punt unit there for Ohio. And of course, definitely hoping that their quarterback ends up being okay. Punts on the way. Fair catch symboled and caught at the 10-yard line, and that's exactly where San Diego State will take over with the football. All right, so here we go. After the punt, San Diego State gives it to the back, and he gets crushed by the Ohio Bobcats defense. So maybe Lewis might be onto something here. Will this turn into a defensive game? And that's big number 5 back there in on that tackle. Yeah, and that time, though, They just overpowered the offensive line, got back there, and just got to the running back. Not much you can do. Lost 4 yards on the play. And now 2nd and 14 coming up for the offense. Shotgun trips at the top of the formation, one receiver at the bottom of the screen. They snap the ball, throws it, and that's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. What you want to avoid if you're San Diego State, you have to avoid these 3rd and long situations here. That's what you got to avoid. And being backed up this deep in your own territory, you never want to have to punt the ball from within your own 10-yard line. You're just going to end up giving them good field position here. So this is a very critical situation. Let's see how they play this. Perhaps they will call a screen play or something like that here, or maybe just a draw. Let's see. Snaps the ball, throws it to the back, okay? And he gets brought down there. He may have even lost some yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So that Ohio defense comes out and makes a stop, and they're fired up walking off the field here. So that's going to bring out the punt unit here for San Diego State. Punts on the way, catches it from his own 35-yard line. Looks like he's got some room to work with, and he takes it to about the 46, 47-yard line here. So they're going to be starting off close to midfield. Now, there is a penalty, though. There is a penalty. Now, that punt was a boomer, but excellent return. All right, so they're going to call holding here against the return against Ohio. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Lewis likes it. He likes it. He loves seeing good defense out there. Old says, Ridley out here looking like a true number 1 receiver for the Jags. He said, thanks, Bill Belichick and Kraft. And so, yeah, you know that was not going to happen. Didn't matter what kind of deal that was out there. We were just never going to be the first team to be that aggressive. We had some opportunities to take some swing on a couple of guys. We did, but we'll see how things play out. Again, at the commercial here. So far, defensive game so far. I mean, both of these teams opening drive, move the ball, but since then, defenses have been stepping up. Hopefully, we'll get to see more of Curtis there. I hope that he's okay, but if not, we'll see who the backup quarterback could be for the Bobcats if he's not available to go out there this drive. Let's see. Lewis says, never got the poll question, JB. You know what? I never did put it up there, did I? I appreciate that reminder right there. JB got so excited that I didn't put the poll question up. Gee, let me do that now. All right, so Appreciate that reminder there. All right, meanwhile, pass is, oh my goodness, it's picked off. He got hit while he threw it. So the backup comes in, throws the ball, gets hit while he throws it, and just turned it over. Wow. Man, that is, wow. That's insane. That is insane. Pure insanity. Look at that. He got hit while he threw it, so that ball filleted in the air and it landed into the arms of the defender. Harris took a hit there. These guys aren't playing. They're getting after it here. So now both teams have a turnover. Wow. Old says that didn't take long. Like, yes, that didn't take long at all. All right, here we go. San Diego State with the football. Gives it to the back, and the back takes on the linebacker, heads on, picks up about 4 yards on the carry. I mean, he literally got in the game, said, all right, team, I got you. I'm going to save the day. Goes out there, gets hit. Like, just got hit. Very unfortunate. All right, well, we got 2nd and 6. Takes the snap, moving. He's scrambling, and he takes it to the 25-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Okay. Gives it to the back, and the back fighting but not going anywhere really. Good job by the defense there. Picked up a few yards on that play. 12 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and yes, we're all tied up 3-3 so far in this one. Let's see, O says, that didn't take very long. Lewis says, why would they play to a backup to be able to pass the ball? That's a good question. That's a good question. Maybe they want to catch defense off guard. But I'm sure that someone is asking someone that very same question right now. All right, so we got 2nd and 9. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, and a back. They snap the ball, throws it short to the tight end. It's caught, and he's brought down almost at the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Now, this is where Lewis likes to see that defense comes and make a play at this point. Let's see. Lewis says, now I won't answer the poll till I know it. We'll come back in. Oh, man. All right, here we go. He throws the ball off the wrong foot, threw it away there. So that's going to be incomplete, and 4th down's coming up. Let's see. O says, Bob Barker passed away today. And so, yes, that's right. I did see that. Yes, RIP, absolutely a legend indeed. Yes, I did see that earlier today at age 99, I believe, correct? 99 years old. So, absolutely. All right, so a 38-yard field goal attempt coming up for San Diego State. Kick is up, and the kick, it just never turns in. No good. Like, it just never curved or nothing. So he missed that, and a missed opportunity for San Diego State on that one. Again, that drive started because my man Harris went in there, and he lit it up in the worst way possible. Just got hit, threw it up there for grabs, and the defense grabbed it. Let's see. Lewis says still 7-0 Jackson State. Let's see. Braden says seen a lot of missed field goals today. Oh yeah, quite a few. Oh, says they couldn't take advantage. And so yeah, so I guess the mistake by Harris did not cost them. He can thank his defense for that. So we'll see if we'll see more of Harris, or maybe if Curtis shows some signs of coming back, perhaps. And again, absolutely hate the injury that happened to Jakeem Grant. I mean, I know last year's injury was devastating, but this one right here, it looked like that's a serious one again. So absolutely devastating for Jakeem Grant. I was looking forward to seeing him out there, and we're just going to have to wait. Let's see, Brandon says, yeah, I saw that. And again, we are at the commercial here, still tied up 3-3 in this one, second quarter, with about 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in this one. And this is turned into Lewis's best, I guess, case scenario here, a defensive matchup as of now. All right, so here we go. C.J. Harris, the senior, lines up in a shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Takes a snap. This time they opt to hand the ball to the back, and the back is going to take it to about the 28-yard line of Ohio. So now we got 2nd and 3 coming up. They're hurrying back up to the line here. Want to get some tempo going. 2nd and 3. Snaps the ball. Harris looking. Harris on the move. Harris about to scramble. And Harris picks up the first down using his legs on that one. You said kickers have a tough day today, and now is not the time to be out there missing field goals. You said Jackson State now as well. Braden, it looks like they need us to go out there and kick them and beat kicker. I mean, I guess we can do at least what they're doing. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. And they're going to give it to the running back again. The running back takes it to the 40-yard line. Let's see. Oh, it says sounds like NFL kickers, doesn't it? All right, 2nd and 3. Nine minutes and 20 seconds to go. Takes the snap out of the shotgun, and he's going to hand it to the back, and he can thank his offensive lineman there for that extra push and a first down picked up by the offense. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Takes a snap from his own 45-yard line. He's looking. He throws it. Gets his receiver and takes it to the other 40-yard line. Okay, there you go. Nice completion there. Excellent job there, picking up about 20 yards on that play. Braden says, well, the Packers hit a 57-yard field goal today. Braden's like, well, not every kicker is struggling today. All right, here we go. Ball placed at the 39-yard line of San Diego State. Shotgun formation again. First and 10. Takes the snap. Gives it to the back. And the back breaks away from the defenders. He's got room to operate here. Takes on the contact. He wants all the smoke there. Allison on the carry. Picks up about 8-9 yards on the play. Look at that. At first, I thought they had him wrapped up there. But he said, you know what? I don't feel like going down. He backed back up, went to the outside there, took on a DB on the way out there. An excellent run there by Allison. He's 5'9", about 211 pounds back there, and he's a senior. This game means a lot to him. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Defense showing pressure. Will they actually bring the blitz here? They've got to find a way to try to slow down the offense here. They do bring the pressure, but they're going to run the ball right up the middle there and still pick up some yards there. Allison to get him to carry. He's running hard tonight. All right, so let's see. O says Patriots are cutting cornerback Quante Mosley. Okay. Hey, they got a lot of cuts to make, 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Ten seconds here on the play clock. Takes a snap. Gives it to the back again. So far, Harris has only passed it 2 attempts so far today. One was a completion for 16 yards. The other, well, it was an interception. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Ball right now at the 25-yard line of San Diego State. They are thinking that they want to get a touchdown. Lewis is thinking that's not going to happen. Let's see. O says it's rumored more cuts are coming from New England tonight. They give it to the back up the middle. Going to pick up a couple yards in the play, about 3 yards there. Got 3rd down coming again. 3rd and 5 right now. With 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go here in the second quarter. These two teams all tied up 3-3, looking for an advantage. 3rd and 5. Let's see if they can make it happen here. Five seconds on the play clock. Snaps it. Quarterback going to keep it himself. Gets away from one guy, trying to cut up field before he's knocked out of bounds and is tackled by one of the coaches on the sideline just about. 4th down coming up. So the defense hold firms there. And let's see if the difference is just purely the field goal kickers tonight. It could come down to simply whose field goal kickers come out and convert. We saw San Diego State kicker make one. We saw him miss one. Now let's see Ohio if their kicker can go 2 for 2 here. His first attempt was a gimme, but he is a freshman, I see. So they say he's a freshman here. So let's see if he can convert on this one. This will be a 41-yard field goal attempt here for the freshman. Snap is up. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So give it to the freshman here. Comes in and hits another field goal, and they're leading 6-3. The coach is so happy. He doesn't know with his headset right now. Lewis was hoping for one more missed field goal. Now, you look at that snap. The holder did a good job because he totally missed grabbing that ball, but he was able to quickly retrieve it and line it up there in time. That goes without saying. That was very critical of him to be able to do that. Absolutely. Let's see, Lewis says, darn. Lewis not happy about that one bit. Oh, says James Robinson out here carrying multiple players right now. And so, hey, he's out here making it do what it do. Out here making it do what it do. Let's see. You say I'm happy Zeke Pat, but we could have kept James also. And so true, but I think if we kept James, I don't think that they would have pursued going after Zeke and stuff like that. But definitely happy for him. I was rooting for the kid. That kid saved my fantasy football season a couple of years back when I drafted Saquon Barkley second overall, and Saquon Barkley was hurt by the time we reached, I think, week 2 or something like that. And then luckily James Robinson was available, and I was able to salvage what would have been a disaster of a fantasy football season otherwise. So I will forever appreciate what James Robinson did to save my fantasy football team, considering I did not have to trade for him or anything. That was clutch. And again, we're currently at the commercial here. All right, so now that play was 11 plays. I'm sorry, that drive 11 plays, 56 yards, and over 6 minutes in terms of time of possession there. Ended up with a field goal, but sometimes it's not going to be pretty. Sometimes you got to go out there and play a hard-fought defensive game. Lewis says defensive games, he loves it. He wishes the NFL will revert back to where defense is dominated. That is what Lewis wants to see. All right, kickoff on the way. See if we get a return here. Catch it from the 15. He's at the 25. And still moving. Brought down at the 30-yard line. So he just kept on moving. We got 4 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here in the second quarter, with Ohio leading this one 6-3. And again, just a reminder that yes, JB will be streaming again tomorrow. And it's going to be the conclusion, basically, of the NFL preseason games that's lined up between the Saints and the Houston Texans. So it'll come full circle tomorrow, and we're going to be here for that. And Lewis says, yes, sir. Lewis is happy about this. He's all smiles. But, hey, I'm happy for you. Lewis, you're off to a tremendous start. It's no wonder you're able to take vacations in which we don't see you for half a year, because you're winning so much. Meanwhile, the quarterback keeps it himself here. Takes it up the middle, picks up a few yards on that one. Actually picked up a yard on that one. These two teams have been very similar on the ground. Ohio, 64 yards on the ground. San Diego State, 61. The difference has been passing in this one, where the Bobcats have a clear advantage as they're out passing them 86-17. However, the score extremely close, 6-3. And San Diego State here with the football from their own 30-yard line. Takes the snap. In the pocket. Now he's moving. There's a penalty. They're going to call holding here. I can tell it's going to be a hold. He picked up a couple yards there before he nearly took out a couple of assistant coaches on the sideline there. But there's going to be a penalty, and I'm pretty sure this is going to come back. Braden says San Jose State just scored a touchdown. Well, you know what? In hindsight, USC's defense was terrible last year. When I say terrible, I mean terrible last year. So I thought maybe they made some moves, but if San Jose State is out there rocking the boat, then please keep JB up to date with that. What's the score right now in that one? Like, is it still early? I imagine it's pretty early in that game, but has USC scored yet? Oh, says Lewis, you need to help me with these bets. You always seem to be winning. Yes, like seriously. Like, Lewis, we may have to make Lewis here like a special guest, and like before the game, Lewis tells us if he's going over or under, so the rest of us can be as rich as Lewis out here. Like, gee. Here we go, 2nd and 19. Takes the snap here, going to run the option, pitches it to the back, and the back met by a swarm of defenders. He's going nowhere no time soon. That's going to make it 3rd down coming up. And this Ohio defense, they're starting to feel it now. They're starting to feel it. And there's nothing scarier than a defense that's feeling confident. Lewis says, yes, USA defense, not too good. Absolutely. They're not good at all. at all. If they had a stellar defense, they would have been in the college football playoffs last year, no doubt about that. Well, losing their quarterback did hurt also, but they didn't have a defense at all. At all. But I can't say that because Ohio State didn't have a defense 2 years ago either, but you got to fix that. You got to. All right, here we go. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, takes the snap from his own 20. 3rd and forever, and he couldn't even throw it to the screen there. He just had to get rid of that ball there. Pressure's all up in his face there. Live to see another down there, incomplete. 4th down coming up. So now that's going to bring out the punt unit. So this is exactly the master plan that Lewis schemed up in his laboratory today when he was thinking of taking the under here. I'm sure the bettors had no idea it was going to be this kind of a game right now, but man, look at this. It has turned into that. I wonder if there's any update on Curtis. I certainly hate that injury that happened to him. Obviously, I can't hear if they do talk about it there because I can't hear the value because it'll catch on the YouTube thing and they'll flag it. So I don't know if they addressed it through the commentary or not, but I hope that he's okay. Meanwhile, what a punt. And he's going to get it from the 19 before he goes out of bounds at about the 23-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. Lewis says they rank too high, in my opinion, number 6. And so they're ranked that high because Caleb Williams there. They love the offense there. And then the competition in which they're playing, they're going to be in a bunch of shootouts. But at the end of the season, where it really matters, that's when the defense is going to be exposed once again. And so they make for a great candidate to do what I've seen Oklahoma do many years. Do great the first couple of weeks of the season and then fall apart the last couple weeks of the season and get embarrassed. When you don't have a defense, yeah, that's what's going to happen eventually. Braden says I was wrong. The touchdown got called back because of holding. No, don't get my hopes up like that, Braden, and then it comes back. Not saying that I'm wishing on USC's downfall, but if it turns out to be a great game, I mean, why not? Why not? O says Cowboys really got Dak calling plays and being the offensive coordinator for the game. I saw that, O. I saw that. I was like, really, like, that's something you say for the Pro Bowl. If you really want to do that, then maybe do it for the Hall of Fame game. But come on now, don't treat the preseason like they treat the Pro Bowl out there. Come on now, what are we doing? What are we doing? Absolutely insane. Lewis is like, I'm liking the baseball score. Yes, that's exactly what's taking place right now. Exactly. Braden says, yeah, USC does remind me of Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt about that. Oklahoma does not remind me of Oklahoma no more because Oklahoma's not looking like Oklahoma. Last year, that Oklahoma-Texas game did not feel the same. They better fix this before they go into the SEC and then they start to really embarrass themselves out there. You can't have that happen. You can't have that happen. Lewis says Seattle Mariners scored 15 runs today by themselves. Will they outscore any team that we have up there today? And Lewis, have you made up your mind in terms of who you're picking to win this game on the poll? People, don't be like Lewis and wait till the last second. Go ahead and drop your vote now and stuff like that. You know, as they like to say it with your chest. If you got Ohio, say Ohio. If you got San Diego State, say San Diego State. But don't do like Lewis and wait until the last possible second. All right, here we go. Ohio again with the football. They're up 6-3 from their own 22-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Takes the snap. Harris gives it to the back. The back fighting forward there. Picks up about 2 yards on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 8 coming up. And Harris has only got 2 pass attempts. So I think they learned after that first interception, they're like, we're not going to try to pass the ball that much, I guess. But let's see if that changes here. 2nd and 8. They will call a pass play, and he will throw it, and he will get a completion. The receiver fighting to try to get that extra yard there. He gets brought down about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. That's going to bring a 3rd down coming up. So 3rd and 2. And we've got 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. A minute 50 left to go here before the half. Takes the snap, throws it, gets the completion. Look at that! Look at that! Look at the horrible tackling. Like that's one thing I cannot stand. When you're a cornerback, even if your guy gets the catch, that's gonna happen. That's what happens in football. You're gonna get beat, especially the defensive back. It's just going to happen. But what you don't do is you look at that. The safety actually hit the corner on that play, bruh. You're wearing the same jersey. Hit the other guy. What are we doing? So now, San Diego State's out of the football here from their 48-yard line. They take the snap. Harris throws it again and gets the completion. Gets the completion. And you know number 12 is going to get the ball. You already know that. Like, he is just that guy. He's going to get the ball. He kind of reminds me a little bit of like Charlie Jones in a sense, in terms of just always at the right spot, excellent routes. And that's Sam again, 11-yard completion. Another catch for him. All right, but Harris starting to heat up here. They say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. 1st and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line of San Diego State. A minute 16 to go here in a second. They snap it. Gives it to the back, and the back, look at him go. Showing off that speed there. Excellent job there on the run. And yeah, this defense right now, you got to try to hold strong here before you get to halftime. You know the offense is struggling here, but right now this team moving the ball, Ohio. Excellent job there. The center and guard did a great job of separating the Red Sea on that one, and it just worked out tremendously. Now Harris is going to take a shot to the end zone. Incomplete. Incomplete. The receiver dropped it there. Incomplete. But I like the throw. I like the throw. Now that he went out there, got that first mistake out the way, he's just slinging it now. And so Lewis says more to San Diego State. Let's see. Okay, so you got San Diego State to win this one. Okay. O says, now we all know why Jerry traded for Trey. Dak will be the offensive coordinator by week 4. And so I can see that. Lewis says, now I'm glad I stayed away from that +3. Every little thing comes into play. No work changes everything. Yes, it changes everything. O says he's trying to take his own teammate out. Braden says touchdown USC and he didn't get called back. I appreciate that clarification there. Meanwhile, completion there picks up about 4 yards on the play to Walton. It's going to make it 3rd down here, 3rd and 6 with 55 seconds left to go here before halftime. Let's see, Brandon says, LOL, old man. Yeah, he's trying to take his own teammate out on that play. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, spring football is done. We're not aiming for our own teammates anymore. All right, so we got 3rd and 6. All right, so 3rd and 6. Again, this current drive, 7 plays, 59 yards, and a minute 42 seconds off the clock. All right, we got trips at the bottom of the screen here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Harris throws it. He threw a pick. He threw a pick right to him. What is he doing? No. No, he threw that right to him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes there is a difference between the 1 and the 2, but this is insane. Pure insanity. Let's see. Braden says touchdown. Jackson said he didn't get called back. Matt Chatter says, what up? I'll tell you what up. He threw an interception. He threw an interception. Harris did it again. Again. All right, so we get a pass here near the sideline. Is that a catch? That is a catch for San Diego State, but I see a penalty. So let's hold everything. I see a penalty here. Let's see. O says, now I need to know what he's seeing or was thinking. Yeah, I need to know that too. Let's see. Lewis says, no comment. Oh, he's loving this. He's loving this. I'm starting to think that Lewis is actually controlling the players here, and we think it's live, but it's really just video game action here. And Lewis is ensuring that things do not get out of hand for him. Insane. Let's see. Braden says 14-0. You said Lewis is happy. Oh, yes. Lewis is very happy. Very happy. But I tell you what, though, I mean, Harris is doing so good, but it's the mistakes he's making with pressures in his face. That is what's getting me right now. He is starting to make some mistakes that are starting to remind me of Cardell Jones in the sense of when it's good, but it can go bad at any moment. At any moment. Man, I can't believe he did that. I cannot believe he did that. Now, we've got the officials here. Look like they're checking the replay here. Again, there's still 44 seconds here before the half. All right, 1st and 10. All right, still waiting for the action to technically get started here, but we got a timeout call, and that is Ohio's final timeout right now. So they burned through all 3 timeouts. All right, so far the poll has 6 votes right now, and Ohio is leading the poll right now. But I'll tell you what, though, I did find a game that at least was competitive and close here, so we'll see if that continues to be the case, but this has been a hard-fought game. Not the way that I thought anybody envisioned that this game was going to go, aside from Lewis, but that's exactly how it's going. And he's right, an injury can change everything, and so just losing Curtis like that, that completely changes the complexity of things. So I don't know what the official word is for him, but I surely do hope that he will be okay. They take the snap, looking to throw a screen. He does throw a screen. Still running. Okay, still running before he's pushed out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. Okay, let's go. So another red zone visit. Let's see what it means. Let's see. O says at least they didn't switch the game on us. So yeah, let's be thankful for that one. Let's be very thankful for that one. I appreciate that for sure. Although let's not give them any ideas either. Let's see. Lewis says the first 2 drives worried you a little bit. So I thought so too, honestly. I thought so too, but Curtis getting hurt, that definitely changed the complexity of things because I feel like Ohio was just built to move it. And now that the game is playing how it's playing, and you know San Diego State's going to continue to try to run the ball. All right. And they throw the ball. Speaking of running it, they decide to throw it here. 30 seconds here. Again, just 30 seconds separating us from halftime in a game that has been a very defensive game. And speaking of defense, the defense right now is going to have to step up big if they want to prevent San Diego State from getting some points here. Takes a snap out of the shotgun. Throws it, and he overthrew everybody. It's his accuracy. It's his accuracy. Like, if he could throw the ball like Curtis does, they'd have a touchdown right now. But that accuracy, though, it is not there. It is not there. I'm looking for it with a telescope. I'm looking for it with the 4 cameras on the phone and stuff like that. Like no matter how I look for it, I'm not seeing the accuracy this kid has, especially on any pass that's beyond like 10 yards. I'm not seeing that accuracy at all. I've seen too many passes here, too many opportunities missed for San Diego State. And in a game that you tell me that Ohio's backup quarterback is throwing 2 picks and you're still struggling, I mean, look at that. He had to throw a screen pass. The offensive coordinator has no choice but to run these kind of plays because his accuracy is not there for anything beyond 10 yards. Let's talk about severe limitations. Now, I like what he can do on the ground, but it's just, let's see, also people are saying $440 for the season for football, and the NFL does that. They better not do that in the regular season. Yeah, they better not at all. Again, 16 seconds here before the half. San Diego State with the football here. They're trailing 6-3. Facing a 1st and goal here. San Diego State does have 2 timeouts to work with here. So they got 2 timeouts to work with. Let's see, Matt says, looking got a man deep, perfect pass, touchdown. O says, how we doing, Matt? Oh, yeah, if JB's dropping back, that means one thing. If it's anything like I was doing with Ohio State in the video game, then it means we're going to be probably scrambling for our life if JB's dropping back. All right, 1st and 10. Quarterback's running. Mayhem's looking to get out of bounds, and he does get out of bounds there, but didn't gain any yards on the play. 11 seconds remaining. This is where, if you trust his accuracy, you're taking shots in the end zone. But because you don't trust the accuracy, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. You do have 2 timeouts to work with here, so you throw something quick, something short, hope that it pops. If it doesn't pop, you call your timeout. Let's see, JB, what's funny is Matt isn't even a Pats fan, but he knows more about them than those trolls in the Pats stream. That's a fact. That's a fact. Meanwhile, Mayhem throws it, and it's incomplete. But that's one of the better passes I've seen from him there. He tried to threaten the needle there, and he almost succeeded there. But the tight end decided to drop it. So 6 seconds left to go, 3rd and 12. I say march out the field goal unit. Yeah, I say march out the field goal unit. Takes the snap here on 3rd and 12. He's holding the ball too long, but he throws it, and he gets a touchdown. He gets the touchdown. How about that? He's threw the touchdown. And I was thinking like, man, he's holding the ball for a long time. Time might expire with an incompletion, but he threw a touchdown. So how about that? So Maiden causing mayhem on the drive. How about that? Lewis. Yeah, Lewis didn't like that one bit. Not one bit. But that's going to take us to halftime with the score right now. San Diego State leading 10-6 right now. Yeah, he's shocked about that. Matt says, thanks, Old. I'm a student of the game. I learned from you and JB and the JB Nation. And so, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Week 0. And this is a great opportunity because, like, I'm telling you, by the time we get closer at the end of the NFL season and we're all trying to think, okay, 5th round, 6th round, 7th round, who are some of these guys? And then it helps to be able to say, well, I remember we streamed this one game and we saw this one kid, going off and stuff like that. So it does help to see these guys physically play a couple games throughout the year. So definitely excited to see how that's going to play out the rest of the year for sure. Let's see, O says, mad, no problem, just speaking facts, straight facts, straight facts. But just like that, Ohio making plays when it matters the most. I'm sorry, not Ohio, San Diego State making plays 10-6. So our poll believes in Ohio, though, speaking of Ohio. And so, Kidder, what's good with you? What's good with you? You say Bob Barker passed away earlier today. And so, yes, absolutely seen that. And so, our rest in peace for him. 99 years old. 99 years old. So, definitely a legend for sure. So, he will be missed. He will be missed. Absolutely. But glad to have you here. How are you? And again, we've got 7 votes in, and Ohio is leading the poll. We are at halftime right now, so keep that in mind. We are at halftime. And just looking at what's happened so far, so Curtis can I say his name here, but yeah, so he got injured earlier in the first half, and it showed. When he went out, he was 8 of 10 for 70 yards passing, 75 yards passing. And then after that, CJ Harris has taken over. And so Harris, he's made some throws there, but it's the turnovers that's been hurting Ohio. He's thrown 2 interceptions. He's currently 5 of 8 for 59 yards through the air, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions so far here. On the ground for Ohio as a team, they have 18 carries for 70 yards. Their leading rusher is Fangera. He's got 12 carries for 58 yards in this one. Meanwhile, San Diego State, Jalen Maiden, he's 8 of 16 for 85 yards through the air, and he threw the touchdown at the very end, right before halftime. There, he threw that touchdown to cap that off. There, no interceptions there on his part. He's also got 6 carries for 10 yards as well. And San Diego State rushing as a team, they've got 15 carries for 50 yards. Their leading rusher is Kenan Christian. He's got 6 carries for 34 yards in this one, including a 22-yard run so far in this one. So we'll see how the second half plays out. But that was a big touchdown there by San Diego State. And let's see. Lewis says San Jose State. Did they do something? Did they do something? Let's see. Matt says only teams I hate watching are Alabama and the 49ers. And so, yeah, he likes to see those teams fail. Let's see, Brady says touchdown San Jose State, and it didn't get called back. So we got ourselves a 7-7 game. Okay, so San Jose State getting after it. Okay. Lewis says the money teams. And so, man, I mean, USC's defense picking up where they left off at, and that's not a good thing at all. At all. Oh yeah, but Harris came in the game throwing a pick and stuff like that. And that first play there, it has been mistakes after mistakes here. And you got to cut out the mistakes. This game has been extremely close, but you got to cut out the mistakes here. Either team could definitely turn it around in the second half for sure. Looking at the Notre Dame highlights as well, in which Notre Dame took care of business. There was no scare in that game. Notre Dame did come out and took care of business earlier today. Let's see, Matt says, I don't know how it will go, JB. Rogers threw with some precision. And so, honestly, I don't know how that's going to play out either. I've never seen a happy Aaron Rodgers before. So, I don't know. But I do know this. There's no way that, even if you don't like the Pats there's no way all of the other three teams are just going to go out there and dominate. We thought that way last year with the AFC West. Someone's going to have to tumble. Someone that we expect to be great. So if not them, then who? Let's see. Matt says, Tua, great arm, but they better protect him. Matt says, I'm all ears with Mac Jones. Old says, great stream, JB. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I know it's been a minute since we've had consecutive streams like this, but hey, they're all lined up, and we've got another one tomorrow to look forward to as well. So this is just day 3 of 4 in a row. So you said any shocking Pats cuts predictions, and so, any shocking ones? Ooh, that's a very good question. I will ask that to Old in terms of any shocking cuts. I'm pretty sure it may end up being a defensive back or something like that, but that's a good question because we got a lot of linemen. It's just a matter of are you going to tell me that the linemen are healthy now? That's that's a good question. That's a good question. Camp heroes. A lot of the rookies have been some camp heroes, like guys like Demario Douglas. They love him so much that even though they drafted him late in the draft, they have not played him in the preseason really at all because he's a staple of the offense already, and they didn't even want to risk him getting hurt. They said there's nothing for him to prove because he's proved it already throughout camp. So a rookie receiver from Liberty has already shown that, hey, he's that guy. He's that guy. He's that guy. Let's see. You say Valtech? And I thought that I kind of figured that he would get cut naturally, honestly. I was looking at all the receivers that we had. So I thought there was a chance that he may get cut, possibly. Now, if we held on to him, good, but if not, hey, you say your biggest shocking Pats cut prediction is Jack Jones. And so, man, I'm hoping that's not the case. I didn't want to say it. I thought it, but I didn't want to verbally say it and stuff like that. But from what I've seen throughout camp, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Let's see. Matt says, okay, let me make note. Oh, he's really getting buzz, JB, that receiver. And so, yes, a lot of positive buzz from him. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Patriots like to make you earn things. You don't even get to wear a regular jersey number. It doesn't matter what position you are. They make you earn it. But that's exactly how it looks right now. So, oh yeah, he's getting all the buzz and then some. I'll tell you what though, Mapu better work on his tackling because I will not tolerate that in the regular season. I will not. I will not tolerate that in the regular season. You're not going to go out there and start whipping left and right. JB's not going to let you do it. JB's not going to let you do it. I'm sorry, JB's just not going to let you do it. As the old says, after hearing Bill Belichick talk about Balte, I can never say his name. You say, I don't see him getting cut and making a main roster. Oh man, ouch. You say, but it's Bill Belichick and Kraft, so who knows? And so Bill doesn't like to show his hand, but you can tell when Bill does like somebody. You can tell. And if you're not someone that he's raving about, then that tells a lot. That tells a lot. Because everything I've seen from camp, everything from Bill O'Brien telling him this is not LSU and stuff like that, taking a direct shot at LSU and stuff like that. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. But if I was him, I would not be signing any long-term leases or anything like that until we find out for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. O says JB Billy O might not like him, but Bill Belichick does. And so, well, that's what matters right there. Is that Bill Belichick does. But then again, I mean, remember the whole Malcolm Butler situation? Matty P has the issue, then all of a sudden players start disappearing and stuff like that. They get put in the doghouse and stuff like that. So you never know. Matt says, I get it from playing tackle. I'm sorry, playing tackling hurts, but you can't be lazy with it. And so, yeah, you can't. You just can't. You can't because the guy who's running, he wants it. He wants it. So you got to want it more. You got to want it more. Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, we are still at halftime. Still an entire second half to go here, and excited to see how both teams are going to do. But they're going to have to clean up some stuff here. They're going to have to clean up some stuff, especially Ohio with these interceptions. Got to cut that out. And let's see how things play in the second half. But just a reminder, yes, JB is streaming tomorrow, and it's going to be the final preseason game. Final preseason game. So I'm looking forward to it. Matt says, is this year different for anyone with cuts? I keep thinking, I hope they go with our XFL then. And so, well, I mean, that's a good question. That is a very good question. Because I keep trying to find myself because I'm like, my Birmingham Stallions, we're probably going to need a quarterback next year now because our guys are gone. So I keep looking to see who's a potential guy that would be a good fit. Like a guy like a PJ Walker or something like that, be a good fit for like a USFL, something like that. I was trying to think Kellen Mond, would he make sense somewhere else? Guys like that. That says Eagles loaded with talent cutting. That's right. Kane, Rambo, those guys. Oh yeah, a lot of talented guys are going to get let go, and that's just the nature of it. That's just the nature of it. A lot of talented guys will be let go. Let's see, Matt says Jamar Smith gone. I believe that I seen that Jamar had signed elsewhere. I don't know for a fact, but I thought that I saw at one point that he had signed elsewhere. So I do not necessarily know. I have to look that up, but I don't know for sure. But I think so. I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I'd love to have him back. I missed him last year. I'd love to have him back. And Lou says, any water boy cuts? And so you know a water boy's going to get cut. You know that has to happen. You know that has to happen. That will happen. Absolutely. And of course, next week, Colorado at TCU, I will be streaming that game next week for college football. So looking forward to that one as well. Got a couple things before then, well, at least one game before then. The Florida Utah game, I believe. Let's see. Matt says, let's see. O says JB Basic Baker's going to get hurt behind this O line, and so ooh, the offensive line that bad. And you know Baker, if he gets hurt, he's going to try to play through that injury, and that's going to result in just terrible things happening if he tries to play through an injury like he did a couple of years ago. Let's see. Matt says seems to be still Stallions. Check my research, and so okay, bet. Well, that's great for my team. I'm not going to lie, that is great for my team. Absolutely. Let's see. O says he only has a good left tackle and a good rookie left guard. You say Ryan Jensen is out for the rest of the season. Ouch. Ouch. That's major. Ouch. Ouch. The post Brady era down there in Tampa Bay is not seeming promising at all. Lewis says yes, Utah. So Lewis likes Utah in that. Okay. Let's see. Mad says Kyle Slaughter just left XFL, USFL Stallions should sign him as a backup. And so, okay. That's interesting there. That is interesting. Okay. Yeah. Man, appreciate the update. And again, looking forward to all of your power rankings that you're going to have this year and stuff like that. Definitely keeping us up to date and in the loop with how things change week to week. No one does it better. Absolutely. Does anybody here think that the Detroit Lions are going to upset the Kansas City Chiefs on opening night? Is anybody willing to commit to that right here, right now, and say that Detroit will beat Kansas City in the opener? Let's see. Braden says Jackson State makes a field goal. They're up 17-0 at half. Okay. Let's see. Lewis says dogs. Matt says Menzel be like Baker football might not be your thing. Ouch. Yeah, if that's coming from him, that's a big ouch. Not gonna lie. Braden says no. He says stop playing with it, JB. He says no, that's not gonna happen. It's just not even a possibility. Okay. Let's see. Lewis says, "I'll take that over 54, JB." Bet. I know that has to be high up there. It does. It has to be up there. Let's see. O says, breaking news: the injury is so significant that Jensen likely has played his last down in the NFL. What? Oh wow. Wow, you hate to hear career-ending type of injuries like that. Wow. Oh man. Oh man, you hate to hear that. Let's see, Matt says, unless Mahomes goes to the gas station and buys you say you don't see a bad for the Lions. Ouch. 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 I mean, I believe Kansas. I believe yet. I mean, for me, if Detroit can just keep it to where it's a back and forth kind of game, and we're still in the fourth quarter with under 6 minutes to go, and it's close. I think back to I think it was 2 years ago when Tampa Bay opened up the season against the Dallas Cowboys, and how Dallas had fought and kept it so hard that game. If Detroit can go out there and do that for me, then I would see that as like okay, the direction this team is going, they're continuing to improve upon last year. They're not like having to rebuild to get to that point where they're proving upon what they did last year. But we'll see. Oh, it's just the Bucks GM Jason Lynch. He just announced that. Dang, it's because of the complications from the knee injury that robbed him nearly all of last season. Oh man, hate to hear it. Hate to hear it. All right, kickoff on the way, and oh my goodness. Oh, wow. He got rocked on the return. The ball did cough up, though. So did San Diego State recover it? Are they saying that he was down? But one thing for sure, my man Wilborn, he got rocked out there. And I'm talking about one of those hardcore training camp type of rocks out there. Look at that. Took it straight to the knee, landed right on his head. I mean, that was just ouch. I felt bad for him. I felt bad for him. I felt bad for him. All right, here we go. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Quarterback going to keep it. Running the option. Takes a hit there. Lost a yard on the play. Decided just to eat that one. All right, 2nd and 11 coming up here for the offense. And again, we still got C.J. Harris in there. Going to go 5 wide. Takes the snap. Throws it. Has a man. And that's a completion to the big tight end there. Okay. All right, 1st and 10. Receiver goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Looking. Still looking. Moving. Throws it. Near the sideline. That's out of bounds. Nobody in that area code there. That's going to bring up 2nd down coming up here. But at least he threw the ball away. I like that. He needs to make plays like that to prevent turning the ball over. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, says Ian just tweeted this out also. Yeah, Ryan Jensen elected to not have surgery last season after a serious knee injury, somehow playing in their playoff game. It almost certainly would be his last game. Ah, man, that hurts. Another vote in for Ohio, I see. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 35-yard line here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap the ball. They're going to give it to the back. And the back, met by multiple defenders there. He picks up a yard on the play. So now we got 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 9. Can they make the play? Can they make the play? That's the important question. Takes a snap on 3rd and 8. Throws it. And that's going to be completed there. Okay, completion over the middle. Sam with another grab. All right, so we're going to line up in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Taking a deep shot, deep left, and is incomplete. Incomplete. Second down, coming up here, 2nd and 10. All right, let's see. Lewis says, I like all the info I get here. Helps my handicapping. Oh, yes. Lewis says he's soaking it all in. Yes. He says he's already thinking about next year's vacation. Already. All right, 2nd and 10. From their own 48-yard line, so almost at midfield. They're down by 4 right now, 10-6. Trying to get something going. Quarterback's going to keep it. Harris, he's running, trying to get to the outside there, and he goes out of bounds about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. That's going to make it 3rd and short coming up. All right, here we go, 3rd and 4. 5 receivers on the play. Can they get this first down? This would be huge if they can get this first down. Defense sends 5. Harris throws it, and he gets the completion there. Good job by the receiver. He may have lost his helmet, but not the football. This receiver here, he's the real deal. He's the real deal. I mean, look at that. The pass was a little behind, but old dude says, you know what? I got this anyways. Let me help out my backup quarterback get this done. 6 yards and a first down. Helmet yanked off and everything, but he still got that first. All right, so now with the first down, ball at the San Diego State 40-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Takes the snap, gives it to the back, and the back's going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry. So now we've got 2nd and 7 coming up here. Under 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. San Diego State still leading this one 10-6. But Ohio, they want to get the first points to the second half. Three receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Throws it, incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. Look at that. The linebacker tried to jump over the back, but Allison caught him in the air. He's like, what do you think you're doing? You're not going to hurdle me. He said, not today. The man did have some ups, though, but you need more than Troy Polamalu hair to go up like that. All right, 3rd and 7. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. This is important 3rd down here. Can Harris convert and keep this drive moving? They really can use some points here. Takes the snap. Gives it to the back, and the back, he's fighting with everything he can. He gave it his all. Is it enough for the first down? It is. It is. That's pure determination. Allison, he's out there pass blocking, and then he's out there carrying the ball and fighting through defenders for that first down. He wants it. This team is running because they want it. They want it. Let's see. Oh, it says he caught him like a dad catching his kid in the pool. He caught him like a dad at a baseball game that has a beer in one hand, his kid in the other, and still finds a way to grab the baseball and all like that goes near him. Harris taking a deep shot here, and oh, he just overthrew our guy. When he gets hit, I mean, he has a tendency of just launching a rainbow when he gets hit. Lewis is saying defense, defense. He demands defense. He expects greatness from the defense. But my man Harris got rocked on that one. Second and 10. Harris is going to keep it himself here. Harris picks up about 6 yards on a play, 6, 7 yards, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Matt says, did USC play? USC is playing right now against San Jose State. Last time I was updated, it was 7-7, but I don't know if USC or someone else has scored since then. But they are still playing right now, as of right now. I know that Braden was keeping track of that earlier, I believe. So, but yeah, USC is playing currently right now. I wasn't sure if I was going to get that USC game because I did think about doing the USC game myself, but I'm not sure if I was. I don't think I was going to get that channel that the game was on. All right, here we go. 2nd and 19. Throws it. That's going to be incomplete. Let's see. Braden says touchdown USC 14-7. Let's see. Matt says my hope is Lance breaks out and Dak be like, I mean, that would be big. That would be big for him. That would be big. No doubts about that. Harris throws it. It's completed. Can he get to the first down marker? Let's see where they mark him at, but that would be at least 18 yards right there, if not the first down. Let's see. And that's going to be some frustration there by the defense. No doubt about that. All right, Harris throws it into the end zone, and oh, another incompletion. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. We've got 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, and a back. Takes the snap from San Diego State 20-yard line. He's going to give it to the back, and the back picks up 5 yards on the carry. That's going to make it 3rd and 5 coming up. Let's see. Matt says, I think there are words for how mad I would be if the TV switched games. Matt says, although Dak is not unlikable, what college did he go to? He went to Mississippi State. Yeah, Dak Prescott went to Mississippi State for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Lewis is hoping to miss the field goal. 3rd and 6. And they're going to run a reverse here. I'm sorry, end around there. It's like one of those trick end arounds. But defense hold firm, does not give up the first down. 4th down coming up. And we got a little talking going on here. between both teams. Things are heating up here. Okay, okay, okay. Matt says he doesn't like the Cowboys. You forgot? All right, field goal attempt. Kick is up. Oh, my goodness. Lewis, what did you do to this man? What did you do? That's one of the worst kicks. That's got to be in my top 5 worst field goals ever seen right there. I mean, look at that. Now here you can see he kicked it and he forgot, I guess, which side of the hash mark he's on. His coach is frustrated. He said, "You just wasted an opportunity." Man, that hurts. That hurts. That really hurts. Wow. Lewis says he's feeling really good about this under here. Again, 8 votes in. The poll is leading for Ohio, but the score is leading for San Diego State. 10-6 here in the third quarter. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Let's see. Matt says Jerry Jones a giant. Edit. Bet. Bet. Let's see. Oh, it says making these kickers missing these field goals. And so, yeah, these kickers are missing it. Now, I know that Spectic, he's a freshman and stuff like that. So, yeah, so tough kick right there that he missed. But hopefully he'll bounce back from that. But right now, this game is going exactly how Lewis wants it to right now. Like, this is turning into a defensive struggle out there for these two teams. No doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that. Let's see. O says, Lewis, tell you the truth, you at the game with a laser point. What if that really is the case? Like he's literally in the stands right now, and the kicker cannot see because he's got the laser pointed, and that's why he's out there messing up. And like he's just doing it to the quarterbacks, everybody. He's just messing them up. Like that would be insane. That would be insane. All right, so here we go. First and 10. And Maiden threw the ball out of bounds after rolling out to the left, incomplete. So San Diego State here with the lead, but you're still going to have to find a way to move that ball. Third quarter with 7 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Again, San Diego State here leading 10-6. And they have the football here, multiple tight ends. They snap the ball. They give it to the back, and the back off the left guard gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more than that. Defense makes a play. Third down coming up in Ohio, trying to provide some energy. Houston has been trying to be the emotional leader on that defense here. He is always fired up out there, and he's hoping that it translates to the rest of the team. That is what he's hoping for. Let's see. Lewis says, "Oh man, it really turned the game around without Roken." So yes, it did. It did. It really did. All right, San Diego State faced here with a 3rd and 10 right now for their own 20-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. They take the snap. Defense sends 5. He's going to take a deep shot here, and it's incomplete. I mean, not the most accurate I've seen out there, but that's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So that Bobcat defense, keeping them in the game. Right, catches it from his own 27-yard line, makes the first guy miss. He's still running, falls forward at about the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. And so Walton and the Bobcats, let's see what the Bobcats can do this time out. Matt says, I really like the discussion the discussion everyone has when they find out Peterman is in the league still. Yes, yes. I mean, but he's been balling in the preseason, though. Balling in the preseason. Lewis says a lot of money was on the Ohio +3. Matt says for undrafted, the Bears found a good backup. And let's see. You say don't know the name. You're referring to, I'm trying to think, for the Bears. Who was that other guy that they had? I'm trying to think of who all the Bears got at their quarterback there. But you said, what is Shepard? Meanwhile, we are at the commercial here. Again, still third quarter, but just over 6 minutes to go. Nobody has scored since halftime yet, and Ohio is trying to change that. And let's see if Harris can get it done. Sometimes you got to be ready to have the backup quarterback come in, beat a man. Defense is playing good. Defense is keeping them in the game. And that's important. The defense is keeping them in the game, and they are moving the ball. It's not like they're not moving the ball. They are moving the ball. Let's see. Lewis says Bagent. And so I believe it was Bagent. I believe it was Bagent. Absolutely. And again, tomorrow's stream between the Texans and the Saints. All right, so 1st and 10, ball is at their own 37-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back on the play. And let's see what Harris and the offense can do. Takes the snap, fakes it to the back, in the pocket, steps up, goes over the middle, gets the completion. Another catch, another completion. All right, so now they're hurrying up to the line here. And that's, again, Sam with another catch. He's got 8 receptions for 79 yards, averaging just under 10 yards a catch right now. He's still getting it done even with Harris in there at quarterback. Going to give it to the running back, and the running back up the middle is going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. All right, so we got, let's see, it caught 2nd and 8. 5 wide here, so they're going to line up in 5 wide shotgun formation. Harris is looking. Harris threw it. Now the receiver got hit. Was it early? I thought it was early. The receiver might have a case. I felt like he came in early with that hit. But they're saying incompletion. I thought he came in early with that hit, personally. All right, 3rd and 8. Harris has to make a play. He's on the move. Throws it. Incomplete. So 4th down coming again. I can't help but think if their starting quarterback is in the game right now, how different it would be. I mean, they need more from Harris. If they're going to win this game, Harris has got to start making these plays. He's just gonna have to. He's just gonna have to. All right, we got a penalty here. Delay of the game. Ask him to back him up. Again, 3rd quarter with 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Punts on the way. Fair catch, stumbled and caught from his own 18-yard line. Lewis likes, he says there's one thing he likes more than the field goal units and good defense is to see the punt unit out there. He loves to see the punt unit out there. Let's see, Matt says, I had Anthony Richardson best drafted quarterback. And so, okay, let's see how that plays out throughout the course of the next couple of seasons there. You said best drafted quarterback, Anthony Richardson. Okay, okay. You said now Young regains. And so, all right. And hey, I mean, throughout the course of the season, there's going to be times where it seems like one guy stood out more and then it may swap, but we'll see. Can Stroud catch up? Well, that's a real question. That's a real question. I feel like Stroud's going to be more so like year 2, year 3, but year 1, considering what Houston has around him, I don't know if it'll show a lot in year 1. I'm hoping so. I just want to consistently see that he's out there making the right reads, and that he's making the throws that he needs to make, which I'm pretty sure he'll do. But there'll be times where Houston's just not going to probably be in the game a lot of times. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm rooting for him. You guys know I'm rooting for him. Absolutely. Absolutely. You say that's first Stroud gets a few years. And so, oh, yeah. But the way that they're being aggressive, like what they did through the draft and stuff like that, I think in a couple of years, Houston roster will continue to improve there. What's important is the young receivers that they have building rapport with this quarterback and that they build a chemistry So that would kind of like what I think we're about to see with Kenny Pickett this year, him and George Pickens and stuff like that. If they can grow together, that's all you can hope for. That's the best case scenario right there, is that they grow together. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Gives it to the back up the middle. Oh, look at that. He's running. This is going to turn into, I thought it was going to turn into a foot race. They're still stumbling in bounds. They're every yard critical for the San Diego State offense. That's what you need. That's what you need. A big-time play by a big-time back. Armstead cut up the middle, bounced outside. And, man, I mean, the DB was caught all out of position there. Tried to push him out of bounds, but he still stumbled for some more yards there. They're going to give it to him again. And he's going to try to gash the defense again, taking it to the 21-yard line. Okay. So after the 48-yard run, he followed it up with a pretty solid carry there and another 1st down. Look at that. They don't want the contact. They don't want the contact. Oh, says great defensive game. Lewis says pass win 7.5. Wins. I'm taking it over. You know I'm taking it over for a fact. You already know. All right, 1st and 10. And the back's going to pick up about 7 yards on the carry. So now Ohio's defense here looking a little susceptible to the ground game once again. Second and 3. Running back trying to bounce to the outside. There is a penalty. There is a penalty, and he was going to be short, but there is a penalty. Let's see. Old says definitely taking over. So you got the Pats at worst 8 and 9, and at best 12 and 5. I would love to see the 12 and 5, but yeah, a lot of stuff has to happen. Offensive line has to play at a high level first and foremost. That's the very beginning of it. Like, it all starts with that. Offensive line being healthy, offensive line being good. It all starts with that. Matt says he's interested to see what Pickett does, and so yeah. But I'm watching to see how he does. He's certainly a candidate for me as someone that can take a big leap here in year 2. And so we see a lot of quarterbacks in their second year start to figure things out and get it going. So we'll see how that plays out. Takes a snap out of the shotgun, throws it, gets the completion there. Picked up about half the yards he's going to need. 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third. 3rd and 6. Again, San Diego State leading this one 10-6. Looking, throws it, gets the completion. Now he could have got up. Well, I'm sorry. In college, when you hit the ground, you're down. That's right. So I was like, gotta get up, but nah, that's right. College, that doesn't apply. So he was open though. Now we got fourth down coming up, 4th and 1 for the offense here. The drive has just been feeling so good. The ground game has been so amazing. You've got a running back and a quarterback that can both run it. I say go ahead and make it do what it do. Let's see. O says, yeah, I was about to say the same thing, but it's college. And so, yeah, I was like, get up, big fella, get up. And I was like, wait a second, it's college, you know. So, okay, okay. JB will let that one slide. And again, it was San Diego State that called a timeout. 4th and 2 coming up. So far in the drive, 5 plays, 67 yards so far. So we'll see what happens. Let's see, but with 8 votes and Ohio leading the poll, so far Harris, he is 10 of 21 for 131 yards passing for Ohio. Now he's thrown 2 interceptions there and got to be able to make some plays here. You got to be able to make some plays when they matter the most in clutch situations. Maiden, he is 10 of 20 for 96 yards through the air and a passing touchdown as well, in which he threw right before the half. Braden says 21-14 USC at halftime. Ooh, I mean, you know that means USC is going to be dropping regardless on the poll. You already know that. You already know. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. Takes a snap, gives it to the back, and the back is going to get the first down here. So San Diego State rolls the dice on 4th down, and they pick it up. I mean, the offensive line, they're working hard out there, and these running backs are running hard. If this defense wants to keep this game manageable, they got to make a play. They're going to have to make a play. Takes a snap, bobbled the snap there. Now he's running, finds a hole. Like when he first took the snap, he did bobble it a little bit there, but kept his composure and picked up a nice pickup on the play. Let's see. Matt says predictions on where Harden goes, JB. Ooh, where will James Harden end up at? That is a good question. I mean, that's a good question. Like considering all the things, I mean, where does he end up at? Shoot, I that is a question. That is a question. I mean, that's a good question. Y'all help JB because I don't know where can we send James Harden. that he's going to be happy at. Like, where do we send him at that he's going to actually be happy? I mean, I'd love to send him to San Antonio and stuff like that if he's got respect for Pop and he can. I don't know where he's going to be happy at. I don't know where he's going to be happy at, honestly. I've heard this story far too many times with James Harden, honestly. I'm like, what do you want to do, bro? Like, really, what do you want to do? Braden says 24-0 Jackson State. Okay, okay. And again, we are at the commercial here because it is the end of the third quarter. San Diego State leading 10-6. Nobody scored in the third quarter, so Lewis says, let's replicate that here in the final quarter, and he'll be very happy. Another touchdown for Jackson State. Well, they know how to score some points here. Matt says, got into 76ers during the off season. I'm sure that 80s is going to love that, Mike. I know that 80s is going to love that. You know he's pretty much Philly everything. Braden says they aren't missing Deion Sanders right now. And so, oh, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. That is indeed a fact. All right, let's see. Oh, it says, I believe James Harden will either be with the Clippers or Heat, but if they can't get, and that's if they can't get Dame time. And so, hey, I mean, send him to the Clippers. Misery loves company. What's more than a team that cannot deliver in the playoffs and a guy who doesn't deliver in the playoffs? Send him to the Clippers. Send him to the Clippers. Let him do that. Him, Westbrook. Let let them go ahead. Let them go ahead. All right, so they're going to snap the ball on 2nd and 5. Quarterback's going to keep it himself there. He's going to be about a yard and a half shy of the first down marker. That's going to make it 3rd and short. Again, early stages of the fourth quarter here. Score right now, San Diego State leading 10-6. They came into this game as the favorites. Matt says Clippers building super arena. 3rd and 2. Gonna give it to the running back. Running back trying to find a hole. Defense stuffs it out though. And he's gonna be short. That's gonna bring up 4th down. So the real question is, will they go for it or not? Let's see, O says Clippers still trying to get that losing smell off them when they pop from Buffalo and they still can't win. All right, so they're going to kick the 21-yard field goal, and the field goal is good. So they opted to go for the field goal here. Okay, 13-6. They made what we call the football decision. Let's see how that decision pays off here. And again, fourth quarter right now, San Diego State just kicked the field goal. They're up 13-6. And so if Ohio's going to do it, they're going to have to do it. Oh, it says Clippers still trying to get that losing. I already said that one. And so, oh yeah, absolutely. All right, kickoff on the way. Cashapp from within his own 5, 15, 20, 25, still running 30, brought down at about the 33-yard line. And that's where the Bobcats will take over offensively. All right, here we go. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Snaps it, fakes it to the back. Harris throws it and gets the completion. Excellent catch. And of course, Sam I am with another catch there for the Bobcats. Picked up 9 yards. Excellent job there to the side. Let's see. O says smart move. Now they have to score a touchdown. That's right, and go for 2. And so, yeah, if they want to win it, absolutely. Absolutely. But great job by the defense holding them there to a field goal. If they would give up a touchdown, it would have been an uphill battle. All right, from their own 41-yard line, 2nd and 1. They're going to give it to the running back, and the running back is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No more. 3rd down coming up here. So can San Diego State defense stop them here? All right, we got 3rd and 1. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. And so excellent job on the defense there. They tried to throw it there and catch them off guard there, which really, it was 3rd and 1. Why not run the ball again? You know what you're dealing with right now, the backup quarterback. Let's not get fancy here. Go ahead, run the ball, get the 1st down here. Not in love with that decision, but of course, if it would have worked out, would have been saying something completely different there. But that did not work. So now 4th down coming up. Let's keep an eye out to see if there's any type of fake punt or something like that. Let's see if that happens. I feel like this is the time of the game where if you got something, you do it. But they opt to punt the ball. Okay. Fair catch call. They're on 21. All right, let's see. Oh, it says the Cardinals head coach and GM said they don't know where these tanking rumors are coming. They need to stop. They need to stop the cap. We all know where it's coming from. We all know. We know. Who do they think we are? Who do they think we are? We know. We know. And again, we are still at the commercial here. Let's see. It says, "Don't act like everyone can't see me tank." Exactly. Like it's so obvious. Like we all know what's happening and stuff like that. We all know what's happening. You said, well, they did give up the fifth for a third string quarterback and a seventh round. That is true. They did do that. So I guess they can point to that. I guess they can point to that. I suppose you're right. They could point to that. Let's see. Braden says, I started the tank rumor. Sorry, Cardinals. You just stated the obvious. You just stated the obvious. That's all you did. And that's exactly why Caleb Williams says, I don't know if I'm going to declare after the year. Because it's like, I don't know if the Cardinals are going to have that first pick or not. But if they are, then I probably should wait another year. Oh, says, so maybe they're right. Not right. Who's going to believe that? Who's going to believe that? Who's going to believe that? Okay. All right, fourth quarter with 12 minutes and 8 seconds to go. San Diego State leading 13-6, and they have the football here, and this works out for them. I mean, they can run the ball tremendously. They do a great job running the ball. They have the lead, so take some time off the clock. Keep moving the ball. The defense is playing excellent. They snap it out of the shotgun, give it to the back in the back. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. Excellent job there on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Cristone on another carry. Let's see. Lewis says Morenos 13, Aztecs 13. Morenos 15, Aztecs 13. Stop it, Lewis. Stop it. Play fake. The Aztecs throw the ball. And they get a completion at the sideline. They just heard the shot that Lewis took at them right now. So they want to respond. They want to respond. This is not a matchup that they want to lose. But excellent job. That would have been caught no matter what league this is. That would have been a catch right there. And of course, they want to take as much time off the clock as possible in this process. Continue to move the ball here. If they can waste time in the process, they want to. O says if they really want to tank, they should do it. They should do the right thing and trade the Patriots, Buddha. And so, yes, absolutely. But I think that's the one thing they're like, you know what? We really don't want to do that. We really don't want to do that. They're like, we want to keep some pieces around now. I mean, look at that. What's that, 82 or 62? Was all over the defensive player on that time. Like, he was on the ground and he kept him there. Picked up 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. Play fake. Throws it. Gets the completion here to the tight end. So, okay, late here in the fourth quarter, the Aztecs offense is really starting to move the ball more and more. They would love to finish in the end zone, but really any type of score, the way their defense has been playing, will be huge. An excellent pass there on the money. I mean, these coaches on the sideline, they really have to try to elude the players and stuff like that, really. Quarterback throws it off the wrong foot, but gets the right results there, gets the completion and forward progress there. Let's see what they mark him with forward progress. And that's Penny with the reception. So Jalen is starting to get these completions here in the fourth. 2nd and 1. Throws it. Gets the completion. Still running. Did he stay in bounds there for the extra 5 yards? Excellent balance near the sideline there. Okay. Under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th. Quarterback up under center. Gives it to the back. And the back maybe picks up a yard on the play. But they're doing everything. They're moving the ball and they're moving the clock. That's what you need. Braden says field goal is good and Jackson State is up 34-0. 34-0. There you go. Current drive right now, 7 plays, 65 yards, 4 minutes and 15 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock here for the Aztecs. And that's exactly what you want. Shotgun here. Defense sent pressure. He threw it, got the completion. Now went out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. But he got that one out quick. So the Jaguars and Dolphins preseason game has been canceled. I'm seeing on my phone. Meanwhile, San Diego State throws it. Got the completion, still fighting forward there, but they're going to blow that one there. Gives it to the back. And the back picks up a yard or two on a carry. 2nd and goal coming up. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. And it feels like any type of points really, but a touchdown feels like they have the potential to ice it here if they can get a touchdown on this 10-play, 75-yard drive that's taking up more than 6 minutes off the clock. And there's exactly 6 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see. O says, JB, 49ers head coach, said he let Trey down. Well, in my opinion, you're the biggest overhyped quarterback guru. And so, oh, yeah, he definitely let the man down. He let the man down, and it was so abrupt, too. It was terrible. But what was not terrible is that touchdown pass there by the Aztecs, another touchdown for San Diego State. And Ohio right now, all they can do is just look around like what could have been if their quarterback had not gotten hurt, but that's football there. But what we do know is that San Diego State, that was a crushing touchdown right there. Again, Mark Redmond with the touchdown reception. He's now got 5 catches, 62 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns here in the tight end position for San Diego State. Lewis says it's okay. Oh, I bet. With 5 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in this one, that was crushing. That was big time. That's how you put a team away. So unless Harris can turn it up a couple notches, in which we'll see how he responds to this, but They're going to need something, and they're going to need something fast. And by something, I mean a touchdown. They're going to need it fast. Lewis says it's okay. And again, that last drive was a touchdown drive. And again, here in the fourth quarter, just a reminder that yes, we are keeping the train moving. We will be streaming again tomorrow. And it's going to be the Saints and the Texans there, the NFL preseason finale. We will be streaming that one here again tomorrow. And then after that, next week, we'll get some college football going on and see how that goes. Meanwhile, JB's going to go ahead and close the poll now because the poll, I think we pretty much know what's going to happen here, unless you're just very optimistic that Ohio can bring this through. But yes, our poll believed in Ohio. We wanted to believe. But Harrison Company right now trailing 14 points here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Old says, great stream, JB. And so appreciate that. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just glad that the game actually stayed on the entire channel and it didn't swap out. I'm very thankful for that. All right, kickoff on the way. They're going to script kick it, and it is going to roll out of bounds. That's going to always draw a penalty right there. You say back-to-back streams where JB kept the game good. And so, yeah, JB's just out here trying to make it do what it do, but I appreciate that. Our first college football game of the season right now. And Sam Weigler for Ohio, his team may be trailing, his starting quarterback may be down, but this game has not been on him. He's done everything possible. 9 receptions, 88 yards. This guy is it. I can only hope that his starting quarterback comes back because this team certainly has some potential to him. But you kind of sort of need the key to get the car moving here, and they lost their quarterback. And Harris just has not been able to play to the same level so far in this one. Again, still here at the commercial. Meanwhile, I see in the third quarter that USC is still trying to fight off San Jose State 21-14 in that one. Oh, I see a touchdown there, so never mind. I spoke too soon. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it. Maybe it would have stayed close, but USC got that touchdown there. Okay. Braden says a lot of blowouts today. And so, oh yeah, I felt like coming into it, I sort of expected that that was going to be the case. Yeah, I expected that that was going to be the case. A lot of missed field goals today as well. I tell you that much. Yeah, and Ohio knows that they're a better team than what we've seen so far out there today, but a lot of tough breaks. Meanwhile, Harris takes the snap in the pocket, throws it, incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You want to throw Harris off his game, get a defender in his face. But tough situation. You come in as the backup and get inserted into the game, and then things just get out of hand there. That was Miles Cross, the intended receiver, who's got 3 catches for 44 yards so far today. 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, moving, and he's going to run, goes out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Five minutes and 25 seconds left to go in this one. Third down coming up. Got to make it happen now. If not now, then never. You say, yep, touchdown USC. 3rd and 2. I don't mind if they call that one back, Braden. I don't mind if they call that one back. How is Caleb Williams' stats looking in this one? All right, we got 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun. Throws it, man in his face, incomplete. I told you, if you get a man in front of him and you hit him, his game's completely thrown off. Completely thrown off. Lewis says, good stream, JB. And so, hey, we're causing you good luck. We are causing you great luck, actually. Great luck. Absolutely. Harris, moving. Harris is going to run again. Gets pushed out of bounds there. Picked up about 2 yards on the run. Let's see. Braden says he's 13 of 18 for 198 yards and 2 touchdowns. Okay. Okay. All right. Defense right now for the Aztecs. They say we want to close this one. We want to close this one out. Ohio's going to call a timeout. That's their first timeout. They got 2 timeouts remaining. And again, timeout was called by Ohio, who's trailing 20-6 right now. Let's see. Lewis says, "We'll love to 4-1 on that's right on the channel. My only loss was the Bears game where Webster fumbled the ball. He literally fumbled the bag. Literally fumbled the bag. But man, I'm happy to see the success there. You know, if there's one thing that makes JB happy, is seeing you guys win money that does not negatively impact my Patriots or Buckeyes. So absolutely. Let's see. O says he might come back to college football also. And so, okay, bet. Absolutely. Absolutely. But tomorrow, one more preseason game. You say he doesn't want to play for Cardinals. I can't blame the kid. I can't blame the kid. I mean, he wouldn't be the first USC quarterback to decide to come back an extra year like Matt Leinart did oh so many years ago. Although I don't think he worked out the best for Matt because he did get drafted by the Cardinals. So this one wants to avoid being drafted by the Cardinals. I can't blame him. You say you're leaning over 37 tomorrow, but we'll look into it. And so we'll take any type of a hint we get from Lewis there. Whatever Lewis does, it's got an 80% chance right now of being correct at this moment. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Throws it, gets the completion again to Sam I am, and that's going to be a first down once again. So Sam getting catches, getting numbers. He may not get the win, but he's gotten my respect and then some. Harris throws it, gets the completion to the tight end, and he rolls over to about let's see what they mark him down there. But that was a nice pickup of about a good 5-6 yards. Harris is going to scramble and pick up the first down before he slides. So Ohio's trying to see if they can get a little touchdown going here. I see them. 3 minutes left to go. You said they might just tank every year until he comes to the draft. Well, I tell you what, the way with those NIL deals and how lucrative those NIL deals are, you mean to tell me that I can wait one more year, still make a lot of money, stay in a college atmosphere, a place where I'm loved, I'm adored, I'm admired and stuff like that? Because the NFL don't work out for everybody. It don't work out for everybody. Like if I'm a marquee running back, you best believe I'm thinking of maybe I'm going to come back another year and stuff like that because I'm probably going to make more money at the college level than I'm ever going to make, in the NFL potentially, or it's going to take a while to reach that. So for some of these kids coming back another year with some of these very lucrative NIL deals, it just makes sense to do. I love it for the college game, though. I do love it for the college game. So if you make the decision to go pro, it doesn't have to be just because you ain't got no money, so therefore you have to do it. It's just if it feels like it's the right move, then go for it. But if you want to stay until you can't anymore, then hey, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Now I say that to say this. Now there's going to be a huge difference now for Caleb Williams. Once he gets drafted, so that's not the same for him. Meanwhile, this is a targeting review right now, so can't forget that exists this season. Braden says, if I start betting on games, I'm going to ask Lewis for his advice and he's money with his picks, like Johnny Manziel. And so, hey, Lewis has been money. Just avoid any Bear picks, though. That seems to be the one Achilles hiccup right there with the Bears. But anything that's non-Bears related, absolutely. Absolutely. He's going to be like our Mike Rivera when it comes to like bets and stuff like that. Like just run it by Lewis. Like, what do you think heading into this one? Absolutely. All right, so 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. So right now they've got the ball at the 21-yard line of the Aztecs here. So there's still 2 minutes and 49 seconds and 2 timeouts right now. So can Harris deliver? Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. All right, takes a snap, throws it. That's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty. I said Johnny Manziel because he didn't work in the NFL, but it worked out perfectly with what I said about Lewis. Yes. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this one. But we've got a first and goal here for the Bobcats. If they can get the touchdown, hey, you just never know. I'm sure Lewis is rooting for a touchdown right now. I'm sure that's the case. He wants to see this comeback. Harris throws it up there. I mean, he slings it up there. Incomplete. Incomplete. Second and goal coming up here. My man Harris has got to find a way to get to the end zone. You just got to do it. Still 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. I certainly cannot blame him for looking for number 12, Sam, on that one. I would be looking for Sam on every play. Takes the snap, throws it, incomplete, incomplete. Third down coming up here, third and goal. Threw it, incomplete there, but it was close. It was close, my guy, it was close. All right, here we go. Fourth and goal, guys. If this doesn't happen, throws it. Ooh, he threw an interception. Ouch. Yeah, that's not what you needed there. Ouch. And so the defense still running. Still running. He could go all the way. Even if it doesn't count, it's just a thought. This is a pick six. Wow. Wow. O says Will Grier has 4 touchdowns so far with Dak as offensive coordinator. Dak might be out to something. Lewis says, yes, Ohio. You say, you like no team total over 19 points tomorrow, so I'll let you know which way to go, JB. Please let us know. Let JB know. That's one way to help the channel is to give JB a heads up in advance. No doubt about it. So I know this one hurt. I know that one hurt. But thanks to the penalty, there was a penalty. I looked away for a second. There was a penalty. So now, Ohio right now, first and goal, thanks to the penalty there. Wow. Okay. It was a roughing the passer, actually, so no play. Wow. Talk about catching a break. All right, so again, thanks to that penalty, we have first and goal. All right, here we go. First and goal. Takes the snap, throws it up there, and that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. So how about that? You go from what looks like allegedly a pick six. Lewis was ecstatic there, but now got a touchdown here. So now with under 2 minutes to go, Ohio, can they do some strange things here to make this interesting? Maybe even try to come back here. Who knows? But yeah, he went up there, made that catch for his team. How about that? All right, for the extra point. Extra point is good. So 20-13 right now with 1:59. Oh, it says give Ohio credit. They still fighting. And so yes, they are still fighting here. We like good comeback stories, don't we? Braden says touchdown USC 35-14. And so JB's officially clocked out of that game now. Thanks a lot for that. But 1:59 here. So let's see if the defense can come up big and get you a 3-and-out, then hey, you never know. You never know. This is why we like college football. Crazier things have happened. If Ohio gets the ball back with an opportunity and they're able to score a touchdown and maybe even go for two, or if not overtime, I mean, who knows? Do you try a little surprise onside kick or something like that? Let's see. Lewis says, in 2 games, the Raiders defense allowed 24 points tonight. Dallas has put 28 on them so far. All right, so there is a penalty there. Wow. 28 on him so far. I just thought about that, Lewis. Wow, that's wow. You said no OT, guys. No. So you don't want no JBOT is what you're telling me. No JBOT. Did I close the poll too fast? Wait a minute now. It was touched by an Aztec player. You see, Brandon says field goal is good. Jackson State up 37-0. So Jackson State putting in work. Speaking of work, Aztecs get the ball here on the ground, and the defense putting in work there, stops them on that first down carry. Second down coming up. Okay. Lewis is like, we can go ahead and run out the clock now. He's like, it was fun. It was great. He's like, let's end this game now. Braden says no OT in this game, LOL. So nobody wants JB OT. I get it. Nobody wants to spend the extra time with JB. I got you. All right, 2nd and 9. So we've got Maiden up under center here. Multiple tight ends went back in the backfield. They give it to the back, and the back's trying to bounce to the outside. Can he get there? No, they trip him up at about the 41-yard line there. I thought he got a chance to get to the outside, but they said no. Okay. Let's see. Going to be another timeout call. So it's going to be it. 3rd down. Very critical. Lewis says, you're okay with Ohio touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And so, okay. Okay, and what was the over-under at? What point was that at? I thought, isn't it like 39 or something like that? All right, so we got 3rd and 6 here. All right, 3rd and 6. Can we get that 3rd down stop, or will they get a 1st down and be able to run out this clock? Let's see. Huge 3rd down, and they snap the ball, and quarterback keeps it himself. Defense is going to get the stop. Defense got the stop. So they got the stop that they needed here. So this is going to give this Ohio offense an opportunity to come out here and see if they can try to maybe tie things up. Lewis is like, if you get the touchdown, go for the 2. Again, next Saturday, the Colorado TCU game will be streaming that one. But, of course, we got some streams lined up, including tomorrow for the Saints and the Texans. Under 49. Okay. Under 49. So I'm tripping. I thought it was 39. So that's 49. So Lewis is like, yeah, he's more than okay with that. More than okay with that. But he does not want it to go to overtime, though, because overtime, some strange things happen in overtime in college. That's for sure. We could see 3 overtimes. We could see 5, 7, 10. All right, and with a minute left to go here in the 4th quarter, you say, get a touchdown and miss the extra point. That works too. That works too. That'll be heartbreaking fashion right there. But if you want to play the villain in this role, then sure, root for that. Okay, so it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down, or at least line up to go for it, and then maybe draw them off sides. But let's see if they actually do go for it. Let's see. Roll the dice. They will be going for it. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he gets brought down short. They stopped him. Excellent stop there by Ohio. So now, Harris, this comes down to him on his shoulders. Oh, it says the Dolphins and Jags suspended their game. That's right. One of the players got injured. I forget which player got hurt, but I seen that a little while ago. Yeah, so that game has been canceled now, the rest of it. So I hate to see it. All these injuries and stuff like that. I mean, some brutal injuries that we're seeing. Absolutely brutal. Lewis says, uh-oh, here we go. Gets the, oh, that's going to be incomplete. Going to be incomplete. And let's see. Oh, it says, yeah, a Miami receiver, Dawood Davis, was carted off the field on a stretcher. Okay, okay. And I wonder in the regular season, when we see severe injuries, which we know is a part of football will happen, but I wonder in the NFL, are we going to start to see more common what we saw last year with the Bills and the Bengals, where games will be canceled in the regular season? And if so, how are they going to go about rescheduling and stuff like that? And so I'm curious to see if we're going to see an uptake in those type of situations there, which obviously, if an injury like that happens, I surely want to return to the football field. So I wonder how that's going to play out in the regular season moving forward, and if they have any contingency plans. Pass is made, incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. There's 34 seconds left to go in this one. Can Harris deliver? Let's see. Braden says he sounds like he's okay, though, moving all extremities. And so that is always wonderful. Great news there. Let's see. Oh, it says hopefully he's okay and great move by both teams. Completely agree. And let's see. Braden is that, I'm sorry. You say, Braden, this great news right there? Bet. 2nd and 10, out of the shotgun. Harris in the pocket. He got hit while he threw it. So if I'm San Diego State, I'm going ahead and recovering that just in case. What they say is incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. Brandon says, I think it depends on if they know if the player is going to be okay. And so, oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, it says, I think they should have 3 preseason games, but they should give a break between week 1 and 2 and week 2. And so, okay. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Takes the snap, throws it, gets the completion. Now, he will be short of the first down marker there, but he did get the catch. I would have preferred he try to reach out with everything he got to get that first, knowing the situation there, but he did a good job making the catch and getting out of bounds. 26 seconds left to go. They need a yard to get the first down. Again, college football, first down will start the clock for a moment, so just get that first down. 4th and 1. Lewis says, ready for week 1, go Bears. All right, here we go, 4th down. Offense did a good job picking up the pressure, and they picked the first down here. He's still moving all the way to about the 33-yard line. Gotta hurry up. The clock stops till he gets lined up. All right, here we go, 19 seconds. No timeouts from either team. Harris looking. Harris moving. Harris throws it up there. Incomplete. Was it a clean play? They're saying so. Still 11 seconds left to go. Let's see. Brandon says touchdown San Jose State. Okay, so I like that news right there. San Jose State keeping with them. Okay. Bet. Oh, it says add a week if needed. It will help with injuries and give players and coaches more time to decide on who should be on the main roster. And so, yes. And if you ask JB every year, I'm always in favor of expanding the active roster as well. I will always be in favor of that. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Harris throws up. And Harris once again throws yet another interception. Except this time, that's going to seal the deal. They're going to say final. So San Diego State wins 20-13 after Harris threw his 3rd interception of the game. Let's see. Lewis says Bears -2 not is not convincing me. Looks off, and so okay, but that's gonna conclude it. And so I thank you guys so much for being a part of this stream here. And hey, it was a good game, right? It was a good game. It was close all the way to the end. Couple of things happened there that I feel like did change the outcome of this game, but ultimately Ohio, too many mistakes there, too many interceptions, and Harris did not deliver for them. But it was a good game there, absolutely. O says Robert Sullivan announced that Mika Becton is the starting right tackle for the season as of now. Sounds like the Jets not sold on their offensive line neither. Okay, good game, better stream, and thanks for streaming, JB. Thank you guys for coming through, and we'll be back again tomorrow. But thank you guys again. Gonna go ahead and end the stream. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and see you guys again, hopefully tomorrow, Sunday night. And let's see, Lewis says, till tomorrow, JB. Absolutely. Congratulations on another W. That's going to put you at 5-1 right now on the JB stream. But yeah, you guys take care. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you go ahead and press the subscribe button if you're watching and you're not subscribed. Other than that, take care. See you guys again. Braden says, see you, JB. Good night. Yeah, good.